Oh,
How many paragons of virtue do we have?
at least one.
You know, I counted down for you guys so that
I
you could
can't.
make the intro to this video not awkward, and you fucked it up anyway.
I did my best, yeah, I
buddy.
did my best.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, because I was waiting for you guys to stop talking!
Holy shit, that dice pool!
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Star Wars RPG, where we're gonna ignore everything that just happened and reset the dice pool again.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, we get at least one destiny. Destiny.
Yeah,
die, 'cause
I'm a light
I think we have
paragon.
two.
Two.
Technically, I have 3, I think.
No.
Isn't Chris one?
Oh, but Chris isn't here. Does he count?
But he'll be here in like 20 minutes.
If you're adding
Yeah.
it, then you should roll a dice for him.
Oh,
I'll
shit,
roll.
you're right.
I'll roll
Okay,
for
I'll
him.
roll. Yeah. Okay, you roll for him. Please dark, please dark, please dark.
Oh my god! So wasn't last game like entirely light fed at the beginning?
Yeah,
Yep.
No.
Good luck, guys.
We don't need luck. We need destiny.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We just need the
Trademark.
voice.
Okay. So, when we left off last time, you guys were splitting off your fleet into 2 separate sections. And obviously the whole group is going with one of the sections, and Danland is leading the other to assist with a planetary battle elsewhere. Now, something I wanted to ask you, Putty. Since the fleet where the other fleet is going won't involve any actual landings or land battles, do you want to keep all of your troops with you?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'll do that.
Okay, sounds good. So you have all the troops with you, and you at the end of this session, you're like, well, if only Danlin had those troops, he wouldn't have died. No, just okay. So, you guys begin to take off. You leave. You enter hyperspace. So we're going to do some 7 days of traveling. But before we do that, I thought I would give you guys a chance. This is the first time that the party has had some time, in a year to sit down and talk. Like you could last session, but it was obviously a lot was going on. So do your characters have anything to say to each other after a year apart? Anything you'd like
I
to
have
share?
my war stories.
Tell them.
Do you want to share them?
Depends if someone asks. He's not
Tell
going to
them.
share war
Hey,
stories.
Cedric, I was wondering if you could tell me some of your war stories.
Well,
No.
there was this one time.
Roll charm.
What?
Well, there was this one time that I had to save
pretty good.
this squad. This squad
Very
that,
good roll.
parachuted out far too deep behind enemy lines. The plan was for me to force leap with a tank on my back, and for the
Wait.
tank to crush it.
No.
Wait, what?
A very good plan.
I've got problems with this plan. Charles,
There are
you roll.
many
You have to
problems.
approve. Charles, you have to approve your war stories with me if they're going to be this insane.
I said that was the plan.
Okay, and you.
Well, that's a stupid plan.
It turns out you died.
So
and you're now
it
a
turns
ghost.
out I could not lift the tank.
You couldn't lift
Really?
a tank?
Yeah, I could lift it, but I couldn't force leap more than about a meter with it.
That's pretty impressive anyway.
That's extremely impressive.
Really, this is the story about how Charles broke his back and was out in a hospital for 3 months before.
I was
So
honorably
instead,
discharged.
So instead, I just force leaped across there and started battling them while the tanks caught up with us.
As tanks do, because they are vehicles that can move on their own without It's almost like they're designed not to be carried on the backs of humans.
So many problems with this plan.
So it totally didn't end up with me after the Mandos took over the tank because someone decided to put recruits in the tank.
Was
Don't
this
know
our
why
tank?
that was. No, this was in a different battle far, far away. In a galaxy far, far away.
Really? Another galaxy?
Wait, what? This war has stayed in the galaxy.
Never mind.
Okay, Cedric, thank you for your war story.
Thank you for your
I haven't told you about how I
drug-induced war story.
Don't worry, they only get worse from there.
The real story here is he tried to lift the tank, failed, and had to go on severe medication.
You're the craziest motherfucker I know. I raised my glass of Star Sign to prize. Ita, how's that been treating you when I pointed his double-bladed lightsaber?
Served me quite well in battle.
I'm pretty happy with the trade we made. I motioned towards my right holster.
I am too, although at times I miss that blade.
You should. It's great.
When I say it was a good trade, it's I ripped you off. So, what do you guys do the first day?
Where's Merkava?
Do a little dance.
Merkava is in a small coma.
No, I'm asking Shao and Cedric.
Generally get down tonight.
Okay.
Sorry, what are you doing, buddy?
Doing a little dance. Making a little love.
Okay.
Just generally getting down tonight.
So is that gonna increase your coordination skill?
Okay.
What?
Is that what you want to do? You want to dance for a day?
Yeah, but also, socializing with people while dancing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you choose. So you get 5 XP to either your charm or your coordination skill.
I'll take charm, sir.
Okay. Since you are socializing. Etal, what do you do for the day? Do you dance with Putty?
Would you like to dance, milady?
Of course.
Okay. Etal, you can put 5 XP into... I don't know what the fuck's going on. Etal, you can put 5 XP towards your coordination or your charm. Charles, what do you do for the first day?
I'm going to be in the ship's gym and lifting weights and running around training.
Leaning on walls.
Okay, well there isn't like a professional gym, but there's certainly lots of places where you could lift heavy things.
Yeah. I'm lifting heavy things.
Okay.
As Cedric does.
So you gain 5 XP to put towards your athletics skill. It is now the next day, the second day in travel. Putty, what do you do then?
I'm going to gather my closest advisors and talk about what I know about Dantooine, potential problem spots, and ask for some just general military advice. Okay.
Your advisors tell you that they are currently working out a strategy. They're putting together a list of, based on your advice too, which is helpful. They're putting together a list of possible spots that they think the Mandalorians will attack, since this will be basically as far as the advisors know, they think they're going to make it to Dantooine before the Mandalorians land. And that means that this is a game of preemptive, we need to plan, we need to be able to try to predict, is basically what they're telling you. Our strategy is to try to predict where the Mandalorians will attack on the planet so that we can back up those locations accordingly with troops. But they're still putting together the final, they're still calculating the percentages and stuff. So, but they take your advice into account, and it seems to have helped. You gain 5 XP to put towards either your leadership skill or your knowledge of the Outer Rim.
Okay, I'll put those both down. I'm not sure which one I'll go for yet.
Okay. And I did that because, leadership, you're helping them plan, but knowledge of the Outer Rim because it sounded like you were, working with them to.
Yeah. No, I was going for leadership, but I like the other option. I'm going to think about it. Cool.
Okay. It is now Ben. What are you doing?
I'm going to go back to my old tricks and try to sneak up on Cedric.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a much bigger ship, so it's probably easier to do.
Yeah, it's got 3 rooms.
So do you want to actually roll to see if you succeed?
Yeah.
Okay. Cedric,
3 difficulty.
what's your vigilance?
3. 3 willpower. Just my 3
Okay.
willpower.
Ita, roll it with 3 difficulty.
Wow,
Damn.
Well.
that's an interesting roll.
First, Cedric, you get to choose what to use the 3 threat for.
3 threat.
But for you, their advantage.
Yeah.
Note this is not
Can't think
combat.
of- I know this isn't.
Roll initiative.
Do you use the 3 threat to cut Ita's head off?
I'll cut you, bitch!
I do think it'd be funny though if after a year of war that you don't do so well with people sneaking up on you.
Oh yeah.
Basically, you are.
I'm using that 3 threat to when Ita sneaks up on me, turn around and draw my lightsaber and point it in his face and say, "Who are you? Who are you?"
Well,
Can I do that? Or
Well, because he succeeded.
he succeeded.
Actually, you know what will be better? Let's hear what Etal wants to do first with the triumph, and then
that
let's
might
decide.
be a
So, what
better
do you
way.
want
You
to do
should
with
have
the
him
triumph,
slip on a
Etal?
banana peel. Set.
Actually, I'm fine if he does that.
Oh, okay.
But instead of actually getting to say anything, as soon as he draws his lightsaber, I have mine drawn and I knock him off his feet.
What the fuck?
Like,
I thought you're sneaking.
I
Yeah,
am,
you
but I'm also like,
This is
but
apparently
I'm
a
so
fight.
good at, but I'm so good at it. I can see, I don't know, like.
It's like New Vegas, Marshall. The higher sneak you have, the bigger the weapon can be counted as holdout weapon.
Somehow we can always find a fucking reference to New Vegas. Okay. Okay, so that's what happens, I guess. Charles is knocked on his ass,
My ass.
which is pretty,
Your ass.
and
take 20 damage.
not very nice.
Nope.
Ben,
Oh, it's you. Ian.
Well, I mean, I immediately offer my hand to pick him back up.
Oh, that makes it all okay.
yeah, after all, when you sneak up on people and then knock them to the ground, it's even if you then help them up. I found this out from my times in doing it.
I take his hand and help myself up, but I draw close to him and say, "Never do that again."
I think Cedric's going to attack you next time.
Uh-huh.
Don't want to mistake you for any Mando.
I think Etal has become a bit of a dick in the war. Anyway, that's true. Yeah, fair point.
Thank you.
Shao wisdom. Okay. I just like to imagine Shao sticks her head from out a corner and says, "Become," and then you hear the drum line. Okay, anyway. And then everyone's like confused because this was just Shao's hallucinatory voice in their head. Okay, anyway. So yeah, Ben, you have 5 XP you can spend towards stealth. What do you do, Charles?
I'm gonna
You plot your revenge.
I'm gonna start.
Gonna pump weights
practicing
while
with my
thinking about
lightsaber.
Ita.
I'm gonna practice
sorry,
my
Charles.
lightsaber
Okay.
to make sure I can chop off Ita's head next time.
Okay. Do you have a lightsaber specialization?
Yes.
Okay, so you gain 5 XP towards either your lightsaber specialization or your lightsaber skill, depending on which one you want to put it into.
Skill.
Okay, another day goes by. It's now the 3rd day. Putty, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna spend my time in like the mess halls, talking to like the troopers and making sure they know they're valued, and also asking for their advice on the current situation, making sure they know that their voice is heard.
Okay, that's really cool. So they all drink some. They're all drinking and listening to you and talking to you, and they seem to really appreciate that you've come to eat with them. They said that those of them that have had commanders other than you seem to have never recalled a moment when their commander talked to them, and I'm guessing this probably isn't the first time you've done this with the troops.
I've done
This is probably something you do every once in a while. So, I mean, they just show their appreciation that you're sort of you treat them as equals in a way. Whether that's
We
literally
appreciate
true or
you.
not, they realize that they're not literally your equal, but
Yeah.
they appreciate that you treat them that way, and that you ask them for their advice. And some of them give you some advice. Some of them say that so some of them say that it is possible that if you're spread out too thin in certain areas when we have to defend against the Mandalorians, you can use the engineer companies. So you have 2 engineer companies, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the engineer companies to set up traps and mines, and that way you don't have to physically be somewhere defending it.
Cool.
So that's some of the advice they gave you. And yeah, so you gain 5 XP towards either your leadership or charm.
Okay, cool. I'll note that down.
Okay. Benjamin. What do you do on the 3rd day? Do you continue to sneak on people? Maybe sneak up on someone who doesn't have PTSD.
That's the only way he learned. His master had PTSD.
That's true.
Well, I was going to actually stalk Cedric,
Oh.
but
That might not be a wise idea.
He just told you never do that again.
But I think
All I'm saying is I give Cedric permission to attack you.
but I think I'd rather just spend the next 5 days if possible, just like studying.
Well, so it's this and 3 days after this. So
Okay. Then that kind of ruins my plan.
how does it ruin it?
Oh no, I can't do 5. Now I need 4. What a ruining of my plan.
I was gonna get 25 and then like basically upgrade to dedication.
Well, you can always use
Just 5 normal XP.
You can always use 5 normal XP to
Can't invest your
help
XP
out.
mid-session anyway. Were you
Yeah,
planning
true.
to cheat?
Yeah, were you planning on
No.
Were you?
No.
That sounds
Alright,
like...
fine. I think I'll stalk Cedric, but I'm not going to like sneak up on him. I'm just gonna like stalk him and figure out what he's doing.
Okay, roll sneak against Cedric, but I'm gonna give you setback because Cedric's expecting it now.
You can do it.
The
You
fuck?
need to put roll in
Wait.
there.
Is it stealth? Since when has that been how we do things?
Oh.
Oh dear.
That's not good at all. So you fail. Cedric sees you.
But wait, does he know it's me?
Yeah.
Well, he has one advantage.
Well, but
Why wouldn't he know it's you?
because of special skills that I have.
Oh, okay. What skills?
Okay, what special skills?
Well, from the robes,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That's true. The robes do
and
give you-
I also have
The thing is, though, the robes work on people not identifying exactly who you are, but you're on a ship that Cedric knows there are only 2 Jedi on besides him, so he can do the math.
okay. So I have that.
Wait,
and I
wait,
also
wait,
have-
wait. Cedric, roll an education check. Can you do the math?
Yeah, okay, Cedric, roll an easy education check to see if you can figure out that Ita's probably the one wearing the Jedi robe. Since Shao has never once snuck up on you, and she's the only other alternative. Okay, you figured it out. So,
It takes him about like 2 minutes though, because he didn't actually learn math in school. Well, he didn't go to school.
Do you think there are 4 Jedi on board?
well, you know what? As Socrates
No, we mix
said,
this up
you
4
don't-
and 3.
You
alike.
don't learn math; you just recollect it. Okay. So you look at Ita and you're like, I think that's Ita. Ita. What do you use your advantage for? Remember, it's just one advantage, so nothing too ambitious.
I'm going to use it to say that just for Ita, not like dying or anything, Cedric doesn't realise he's actually sneaking up, even though it's more like advantage for Ita.
I'm not even sneaking up. I'm just like following you.
Oh yeah, because that's fine. That's acceptable.
Well, I'm not like right behind him. I'm like.
Marshall, remember the key rules of stalking. If you knock someone on their ass, as long as you pick them back up, that's fine. And stalking is way better than sneaking up to someone.
Exactly. It's all kosher.
I'm like medium range instead of like engaged right now.
Oh, that makes it better then.
Well, I mean, I'm not a threat.
Ben, are you a stalker in real life? These are the words of a stalker. Okay.
Oh no, you figured me out.
Oh, AFK.
AFK chat.
That's because he's been away for shit.
Sometimes I don't trust him, and I think he's actually there. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, you are. So I guess Charles thinks, oh, he's not sneaking up on me. It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence.
I mean, we are on the same ship.
Do you say anything to Ben?
What's Cedric doing today?
I'm just gonna go and do the same thing as I did yesterday, because I think I need to chop stuff up in the next coming few weeks.
There's a lot of lumber to be done on Dantooine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I forget, Ben, what are your specializations? Ben?
That's your talent.
Shadow and Xian technique.
Okay. You gain 5 XP towards either stealth or shadow. Probably should have. Yeah. Anyway, it is now the shadow's sneaky. Anyway, it's
Cedric.
It's now Cedric's turn on the third day. What do you do?
I'm going to do the same thing as I did yesterday, except this time I've somehow been able to acquire a paper target from the 3D printer of Ita.
Oh my god. That's what Ita saw when he snuck up on you.
And I'm like, oh, run away.
And I say, Ita, hi!
Hey, Cedric.
Hi, what are you doing over here?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just practicing my lightsaber technique. You know.
You mind if I join you?
Sure, why not? We can duel. Get some extra
okay.
Okay, roll a competitive lightsaber check.
I'll roll it as I did the challenge. What's your lightsaber?
3 challenge die.
The despair incoming. It's a pretty high chance of despair, actually.
It is.
I'll roll it. 3 challenge. Yep. Just that. Oh, no, not that.
What is with you guys in the rolls today? There's seriously some problems. Better not make too much fun, though. I'm probably going to fuck up. Okay, so you successfully defeat Ben with your lightsaber. What would you like to use the 3 advantage to mean?
Can I get, like, stress relief from it? Like, that I've conquered the fear of Ben.
You have strain?
Yeah, I still have strain.
Oh, you heal all your strain when you rest.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
If you sleep, you just heal it all automatically. But
okay, cool. Can from that mean that me and Ben both learn a bit more from each other than like we usually would?
Sure.
In our lightsaber technique.
I mean, I don't know what that fucking means, but sure.
I think he wants more XP.
Oh, no, you can't use it for that.
Yeah. Hey, we could use boost die. Maybe.
Okay. Charles, you gain a boost die the next time you attack Ben. Okay, it's now the fourth. Charles, you gain 5 XP to use towards either your lightsaber specialization or your lightsaber skill. Shao, it is now your turn. It's the 4th day.
I'm gonna ask to spar with Eta to see if my old friend is still up to the task.
Okay.
Well,
Does
no, I
Eta
can't
accept
talk
the
to you
challenge?
today.
Is this
I'm
what you want to
watching
do
this
with your day too, Eta? Like, do you want to put your XP towards this, Eta?
No, sure.
Okay. Why don't you guys roll a competitive lightsaber check?
I'll roll it since it's my thingy.
Yep.
And I already know your thing.
I'm about to get wrecked.
React.
No.
3 despair.
Yeah.
3 despair, let's go.
If that happens, I am going to cry.
If that happens, aw.
No.
I was about to say, if that happens, technically that's 3 triumph for me. Would I get XP for that?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't see why not. But you didn't, and it's horrible. So what happens, buddy?
So it's a pretty one-sided duel. I was playing pretty defensively, so I don't do too much damage, but, I knock him off his feet at the end, and I flourish in a
You
way
wear
that
him
impresses
down.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, so impressed.
Okay.
You
So
die,
you
Brad.
realize, Eta, that you're no match for the Grand Duelist Shao.
I see why they made you general.
It wasn't because of my lightsaber technique, I say.
Yeah,
Holstering
yeah.
them.
To be fair, that is.
Oh!
I'm sitting over
Does
there.
Eta not know what the skills of generals require? It's like generals are just super lightsabers, right?
Well,
They're just the best warrior. Eta grew up in Spartan culture.
well, to be fair, Shao wouldn't have been made a general, like kayfabe-wise, if she was a horrible fighter.
No, she literally could. If she knows how to lead an army, it doesn't. Some generals literally don't even have fucking guns. They just sit in their. Have you ever heard of a desk general, or is that what it's called? Forget what it's called, but basically, it is literally possible for a general to never see combat and lead troops. They just need to have a tactical mind and be able to lead troops. Obviously, fighting helps if you ever do engage with the enemy personally, but if you're not a strong fighter, that just means they're not going to deploy you on the front line with your soldiers. They're just going to have you back a bit. There's plenty of generals in real life who probably aren't the best fighters. They just have really tactical minds. Anyway, so Eta and Shao, you both gain 5 XP towards either your lightsaber specialization or your lightsaber skill.
I have 2 lightsaber specializations now. Is it either?
It's either, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Charles?
I'm gonna go back to my my big doll of Eta and start whacking it again.
Okay, so Charles, you gain plus 5 XP towards either your lightsaber or your lightsaber specialization. It is now the 5th day. What do you do, Shao?
I'm going to ask my old comrade, Cedric, if he would like to spar to see if he's still up to the task.
Of course.
Cedric, would you like
Yep.
this to be your day of training?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll use this.
What's your
Why don't
difficulty?
you roll?
My difficulty is 3 challenge, 2 difficulty.
Oh, a tougher opponent than Eta.
Yes. Ooh, there's the
Oh.
despair.
Ooh,
Despair!
So Shao wins handedly with the 5 success and 1 advantage, but something happens. What happens?
I think I should disarm one of Shao's lightsabers
Okay, that
at
seems fair
some
to
point.
me.
Drats, that one always fizzles out.
but Shao wins nonetheless.
I'm very impressed with the disarm. I'm given much more confidence by today's duel than yesterday's.
I like it. Eta, what do you do?
I will sneak up on Shao today.
Oh my
Oh no!
god. Shao probably also has PTSD though.
Oh yeah, Shao killed so many people last week.
She did.
She still
Did we
hears
do
the
that?
Yep.
screams.
Alright, what's your vigilance, Shao?
It's not very good actually, but let me just have a look.
If you don't have any skill in it, it's your willpower.
Yeah, it's 1 challenge and 2 difficulty.
That's better than mine.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good now that I look at it. Okay.
Okay, so you do sneak up on him, Ita, but what do you want the threat to mean?
I'm very scary, so I think he should take a strain. Because he's scared of me catching him.
Ita, you take 1 strain because you're scared.
Ah!
Shao, do you still wear the DD?
Not like on the ship, but in combat I do, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So you weren't wearing that just now, but...
No.
Okay. It is now,
Day 6.
It's now... Wait, sorry, Ita, you gain +5 XP to use your stealth or your shadow specialization. It is now day 6, and what do you do, Shao?
I'm going to spend day 6 in the quietest part of the ship, meditating and trying to connect to the Force.
I like it. Why don't you why don't you roll a quick why don't you roll a hard discipline check to see how well you do?
Okay, I've forgotten what discipline skills I have, so 1 second. There it is. Okay.
So you connect to the Force, but it feels rough and turbulent. It feels as if though a storm is brewing throughout the galaxy, and you feel that perhaps this war is its cause. It is hard to meditate, even in the dark, even in the depths of space. The storm reaches you even here. But it still was a good learning experience. You gain 5 XP towards either your a force power of your choice or the discipline skill.
Okay, cool.
Or your fucking if you have like a really forcey focused specialization tree.
I have advisor. That's not really that forcey.
Nah, that's more charismatic.
Yeah.
I think there is one in Mystic, Seer. That'd be a more forcey one. Okay, what do you do, Ita?
I will go into my room and study the shadow people.
What the fuck is that?
I will light a candle and I will study the shadows on the wall.
Yeah, they move and blend in.
Sorry, you're gonna have to be a little more clear. Who are the shadow people? Is this like a drug you've taken? Seriously though, what's going on?
I would like to study the great shadow Jedi of the past.
But okay. Yeah. You mean Jedi who specialized as
yes.
Filth? Okay.
Was that not clear by Shadow?
No, it wasn't clear at all. I quote: "I want to study the shadow people."
That's an alternate title.
The first thing I thought was what you wanted to study the world, the people from the planet Umbara, because it's called the Shadow Planet. So I thought maybe you were studying it. I had no fucking clue what you meant, but anyway, okay. Which one of you was the one that went to Umbara and decided not to blow the place up? Was that you, Ben? One of you went to it.
I think it was Merkava.
Merkava, okay. Yeah, that makes sense because no one's raising their hand. Okay, so Ben, yeah, why don't you roll a hard lore check. See if you learn anything interesting. Ooh. Okay, you learn about an interesting shadow who existed 800 years ago called Maeonius the Fletch. He was a rather powerful Jedi who specialized in infiltration and stealth. It was said that he never once fought in a battle once he became a Jedi Knight because his enemies could never find him.
Well,
That
damn.
was him.
Damn.
Okay, so this just gave me a.
Which is probably who you should be more, Ita. More sneaky.
yeah. Like I was just like that. Just gave me a huge idea on what to do in battles now.
To be sneaky? Because you're a sneaky person?
To try and hide while attacking. I'm like,
Oh my god, what?
What? That's crazy talk. You mean you shouldn't have a giant double-bladed lightsaber? Crazy talk.
Well, I mean, I would assume I could activate only one end at a time
What? You can
of the lightsaber.
What?
I
don't think it says that.
In the canon,
Like
that's kind of a thing.
like Maul and the Phantom Menace, the worst. He
yeah.
activated only one end at a time.
But
interesting.
it's also in the canon, a single hit from a lightsaber will pretty much kill you, and we found out that's not. Anyway.
Yeah, like that kind of like.
Although, to be fair, with how much damage you guys deal, most people die in one hit.
yeah,
and if not, you can pass it off as they dodged, but they got a slanting blow.
Also, a glancing blow.
They got hit with the hilt.
Okay, you can also say that.
That's pretty good. Yeah, just like knocked silly from a straight butt shot from the hilt.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of ways to explain it.
I mean, personally, I would just be like, if they get hit, they lose.
Anyway,
a
the
limb
double-bladed lightsaber isn't necessarily. It's not going to decrease your stealth, but if you are ever searched, it's going to be very hard to hide a weapon that big. That's the problem with the double-bladed lightsaber. If you're ever going through,
But what about my skullduggery?
Okay, like that doesn't like it's still really hard though. I don't even think skullduggery is what you use to hide things on you. I think it's I'll have to check what it is, but
I think it's actually stealth, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, it probably is, honestly. Something like that.
Either way, I'm good at both of them.
Okay, but you get the
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like holdout weapons in Fallen Enemy. Anyway,
What is this, a crossover episode?
What was that?
It was just me going like Okay, anyway. So Ita, you gain 5 XP towards either the knowledge lore or your shadow specialization. Charles, what do you do on the sixth day?
I am going to.
Suck your own dick?
No, I'm going to start
Increase
researching
athletics.
about the Mandalorians and their culture. And how
Are you
they
going to start
might-
now?
Yeah, now.
You're like, I'm curious about all these people I've slaughtered for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll a hard knowledge of the Outer Rim check? With a boost, because you've been fighting them for a year.
Still failed.
A year isn't enough.
No, Cedric is not that smart.
So you don't
Even though
really
he's got 3 intelligence.
you don't really discover much in your research about these wonderful people, but what you do discover, we'll say with your advantage, you know that that long before they were fighting the galaxy, they were fighting themselves.
Interesting.
Okay. It is now, so you gain 5 XP towards the knowledge of the Outer Rim.
So, Cedric, what did you learn today?
Not that much.
The same thing we learn every night, Ita boy.
And what do we learn every night, Shao girl?
Shao walks away.
Shao clearly does not like this.
So Cedric, seriously, what did you learn?
Literally nothing. Like, the Mandos they keep it all to themselves.
You did learn one thing.
Yeah, but Cedric doesn't think it's important right now.
Oh, okay. So...
Well, I learned about... What was his name? Marshall.
What?
What was the guy's name?
Oh, Denonitis the Fletch.
Marshall, what was the mask called? Because in my inventory it's just called mask right now.
It's called the Demon Mask.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's actually, the stats for it are in the core manual.
Okay. I think when you said Demon Mask, I was like, I think I know that's in there.
Okay, so
Day 7.
I think that's it. I think he's getting ready for some storytelling.
no, one more day.
Oh.
Day 7.
Wait, in that case, Ben did have 5 days when we said it.
Yeah, what the fuck, Marshall?
No, because Ben,
No, he
Ben
didn't.
asked that on the third day.
On the 3rd day, so he would have
Yeah,
had that
3,
day and
4,
4
5,
more.
6, 7.
Anyway, let me fucking do this math 1 second.
3, 4,
No, he's
5,
still-
6, 7.
You would have had
He's
day
still-
3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and day 7. That's 5 days. Because he asked it on day 3, but he hadn't done his thing yet. He was going to start that day.
You're right. He did have 5 days. But
Damn you,
you'll
Marshall.
never prove it. Okay, so...
And now I'm...
Mastering an RPG.
And after you said there was only 3 days left, I was like, oh shit, I can plan out for that, but I'm out of ideas. I am going to... I'm going to find the biggest open part of the ship. That's like the part of the ship that has the least doors. You know, the longest corridor on the ship. And I'm going to...
Okay, that would...
Go
Let
on.
me think of what that would be. That would probably be the cargo bay.
Okay, I'm going to find the cargo bay, and I'm going to do my exercise for the week. I'm going to sprint around the cargo bay.
That's cool. There's also a lot of like highs and lows in there, so it's good for parkour and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're going to do some of that. Okay, you...
Can I
gain
roll an
plus-
athletics check?
Roll a hard athletics check.
Oh shit, I'm switching through all my Discord right now because I fucked up, and now everyone's... The video is going to show all of my chats.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I never should have shared all my social security and credit card information with you.
Did you say it was a hard athletics check?
Yeah.
I thought he said daunting.
Oh, I did it!
Okay. So we'll say that you got injured at some point, took 4 strain.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But thankfully that didn't matter, because what would you like the triumph to mean?
I surprise myself with how nimbly I do the parkour.
Okay.
Until the end where I fall over.
Yeah, or you
Yeah, feel like flat on your face.
but you expected to fall over way before that, so
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah, so you do well, and you're impressed with yourself. That's great. And you gain plus 5 XP, then plus 2 because you're fucking shoulder pads.
Or Marshall, you could say because he's doing parkour, it's coordination.
Good.
It could be or coordination,
I'm gonna
but
take
he
it in
rolled an
athletics.
athletics check.
True.
And I do think that parkour is mostly athletics because you have to like jump a lot and shit.
Marshall, take solace in the fact that I believe that 5 XP to athletics is gonna fuck up that 1 XP that was gonna go into it. There you go.
Good. Yeah, fuck you. I don't know why I'm happy about this. Anyway, so what do you do, Ita?
I'm going to learn more about the shadow people. The great shadow
Go to
Jedi.
light the candle and watch the shadows on the walls, man!
Okay, roll a knowledge lore check with 1 boost because you're more familiar with the types of websites that store this information on the HoloNet. Although
Kind
you'll
of check
never
is it
really
hard?
be able to, without access to a physical archive of the Jedi teachings, you'll never be able to get that much information.
Okay, then in that case, could I hack my datapad to get access to the Jedi archives?
Or maybe
No,
you could...
they're-
why don't
they're-
you phone Yuhar to
they're
go looking for you?
Yeah, you could do that.
Would he answer?
There's only one way to find out.
Could I spend a destiny point to make him answer?
Sure.
Are you guys okay with it?
The genie effect. You're gonna spend a destiny point, he's gonna answer, but he's not gonna be on Dantooine.
No, I'll just go with the usual check.
Okay.
Now Marshall's writing down
Again, what's the
not
difficulty of
on
it?
Dantooine.
I
You
think
guys
it's...
think I don't already know the presence of all the people at the temple. Okay.
Marshall, what's the difficulty?
The difficulty is the same as before, hard. But, like I said, 1 boost.
Aw.
Hey, you don't learn anything. What do you want to spend the 1 advantage on?
I know which websites not to use next time, and now I can get a boost.
Okay, but just on that.
I need a knowledge check.
Okay.
Marshall, on the night of day 7, do I sleep off the strain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, we could also just say that you were resting all day. So even if you weren't sleeping, it's pretty restful.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And after you did the parkour, you probably like went to bed, iced your knee. Okay, so also so Ben, you gain +5 XP towards either your knowledge lore check. Actually, I'm gonna say just your knowledge lore because you didn't learn anything about shadows. Okay,
It's Cedric's last one.
Cedric, what do you do?
I'm going to again try and whack things with my lightsaber.
Okay,
Nice pass.
Because Ben's figure has been
So,
smashed so much.
as you begin to whack things, people like duck past you, and like whenever they have to get past the part of the ship that you're in, they sort of run. You gain +5 XP towards either your lightsaber or your lightsaber specialization. Okay, that's the end of the training, and Chris missed all of it.
That was a lot of skill training.
It was, but it's his fault. He was gone for 50 minutes, plus the 10 from when he said he'd be late. So it was like he basically missed an hour.
And he's still gone?
And he's still not.
He's still gone. He's still gone after an hour. So
I feel like this might call for a mid-session Photoshop.
Yeah.
I also think
I don't know. He still doesn't deserve the effort.
No, especially now he doesn't deserve the effort.
And he doesn't deserve the 10 XP for doing the whole session now.
Oh, I kind of agree with you, honestly.
I think he deserves to lose 50 XP.
Whoa! Maybe not that much. Oh, I think that's a bit. I don't. I'm gonna have to make an executive decision here that we're not subtracting 50 XP.
No, you're right, Marshall. He shouldn't lose 50 XP, but he should lose all of his force powers.
Oh, okay, that seems more reasonable somehow.
No, but if he loses 50 XP, that doesn't necessarily mean he loses the abilities he purchased with it. So losing 50 XP is meaningless. It's just, I don't know, like a penalty.
It's like, I think it'd be like a debt he has to pay off.
Oh, I like that.
We talked about this before, the idea of an XP debt.
With interest.
Yeah. There's an in-game loan shark coming in.
Well, that's Edge of the Empire, right? Your obligation.
Yep. That'd be a really shitty
Every couple of sessions, you just gotta go deal with a loan shark.
And pay him XP. And we can't explain what XP is in the real world. So anyway, it's like in Harry Potter when Dumbledore takes memories out of his brain with his wand. Mm-hmm. It's like that. That's what giving XP is like to someone. Anyway,
well, you could kind of reconcile that with like holocrons and stuff.
That's true. Yeah. But I don't think holocrons subtract knowledge from you; they just copy it.
Yeah.
Anyway, to be fair, I'm not even sure if the spell that Dumbledore uses subtracts knowledge. I don't actually remember how
Could be cool if you were like so attached to a character in this RPG though that you like copied yourself onto a holocron. If you died, they could just make a clone of you with all of the XP because of the holocron.
Oh,
that'd be pretty cool. Some advanced but the technology for cloning is only possible like 3,000 years later during like the normal period. So like you're resurrected during the Clone Wars. Yeah. You're put into a clone. My eyes!
But you're not force sensitive.
My brain.
You're not force sensitive? Oh, that's
yeah. So you have all your skills, but not your force powers.
But so all that lightsaber's pretty fucking useless. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be useless. No. Anyway, you just wouldn't be able to use the force. So, you guys arrive at Dantooine. You come out of hyperspace, and Dantooine is below. So some of your advisors are meeting with you, Xiao, before you land on the planet. Well, first off, your advisors have told you that the sensors read that there is no Mandalorians in the system or on the planet. So you have arrived in time. Now, so I'm going to give you a rundown of what resources you have access to, and then what you can do with these resources. So the troops you have 22 standard companies, each consisting of 50 troopers. So these are your rank and file soldiers. You have 2 flame trooper companies. These are generally used for close quarters fighting or clearing out enemy garrisons. You have 2 engineer trooper companies, generally used for setting explosives and repairing tech. And you have 2 walker companies outfitted each with 4 Manka-class walkers, generally used for intense frontal assaults. And you have 4 cavalry companies, troopers who ride on JR-4 swoop bikes, armed with blaster pistols, specialized at reconnaissance and pursuit. These specialized companies also consist of 50 each. This means in total, you have 1,600 troopers. 32 companies in total. Now, your analysts have looked at the situation, and they believe that there are 6 possible locations where they think it is at all feasible that the Mandalorians would launch an attack on Dantooine. You should know that Dantooine is a pretty isolated planet. There's very few colonists on the planet, so it's not a large world with many cities. The 6 locations they've isolated the first one is very obvious, the Jedi Temple. The Jedi Temple is currently poorly protected, as most of the Jedi are out in the field fighting. It is also an important asset for the Republic and the Jedi as a place to train new Jedi. The second location that is likely to be attacked is Garang. Garang is the capital city of Dantooine and an important supply hub for the planet, responsible for the export of the planet's produce. Also, it is the largest population center on the planet with a population of about 50,000. The village of Montanui is a relatively low-value target.
Okay, that's totally from Moana. I love it.
Yep. It is a farming village with a population of 2,000. Though Mandalorians have been known to in the past to make examples of such places. There's the town of Traylor, a town recently hit by a massive tsunami. The town of Traylor is responsible for 30% of the planet's production of fish. It has a population of 5,000, so it's a decently important agricultural target. The fields of Doran. They are massive agricultural fields called Doran, and they support 20% of the planet's agriculture in one concentrated area. The area, however, has almost no population. It is manned by droids, so it's not a population target. It is only used for production. Mm-hmm. And then there is finally the Crystal Cave. It is unlikely that the Mandalorians know about the Crystal Cave, but it is possible. The possibility of them ransacking the caves seems unspeakably horrible. So, your analysts have given you percentages. They've done the math.
Wow.
And they have percentages of how likely they think these targets are to be hit. And just so you know, meta-wise, these are legit chances. I don't even know what's going to get attacked yet. Okay? So, so they know the temple has 100% chance of being attacked, but they think there's a 90% chance that it will be attacked additionally, that it will be sort of dogpiled on. There's a 60% chance of the Neo-Crusaders attacking the capital of Garang, a 24% chance of the Neo-Crusaders attacking the village of Montanui, a 27% chance of the Neo-Crusaders attacking the fishing town of Traylor, a 90% chance of the Neo-Crusaders attacking the fields of Doran, and a 9% chance of the Neo-Crusaders attacking the Crystal Cave. So, given this information, given that you have 32 companies, General, where do you assign your companies? And know that just putting one company might be a waste, because one company might get slaughtered. You know? Yeah. So you have to actually think about if you can win a battle.
Excluding the cave, which are the furthest away from the temple of the other 4?
The furthest away is... Well, these are all spread out pretty far on the planet. Okay. I would say that probably Garang, the capital. It's on the other side of the planet. This is a planet-wide thing. You're responsible for protecting the whole planet here.
No, I know. I'm just wondering, for the faster units, I'm wondering, anyway. I think I want to send at least one engineer corps to the Crystal Caves. And I'm open for, any feedback throughout this entire thing from you guys. Because I think traps there will be good.
Yeah, if you can, because it's a cave, there's only going to be a few entrances. So if the engineer company can set traps up at the cave entrances,
you could send one engineer and two troop companies.
I think just sending there to blow the cave entrances and just
that sounds like a bad idea.
That seems why not just let them destroy it then?
We blow the cave entrances so that it is impassable, that they can't get in, but we just will have to be like, hey, okay, we need to get this fixed after the war.
But if you can fix it, who's to say they couldn't also get in?
Why would they try and spend potentially years of engineering work to get
years? I mean,
who knows how big
if it's years of engineering work, then it's not worth it for us to win a battle that's a 9% likelihood to happen.
I think putting proximity mines.
I think just sending the engineers there to set their stuff and 2 trooper companies should be enough to defend the very unlikely attack there, and we can reinforce if we need to.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down to keep track of where you're putting all this stuff.
I'm also writing it down, but you do too.
Oh, great. We'll have extra.
I'm not writing it down.
Well, we don't need that many logs, so.
I want to send the walker units to Doran.
Putty's dodgy dossier.
You might want to also send maybe 1 or 2 of the flame units.
I don't. The flame could set the agriculture on fire.
Oh no, not to Doran.
Okay.
To the capital.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I want to send both walkers to Doran
quarters.
Since it's so barren. I think walkers are like a high casualty kind of thing, and if they're out in the middle of no population, if something goes wrong with them, I don't think they could cause too much adverse carnage. And they're also going to be really useful, and that place is likely to be attacked. So I'm going to send 2 walkers out there.
Yeah.
Crystal Cave, so that's 2.
So we've got the relatively likely fishing town, Traylor, and the farming town. But then we've got the capital and the Jedi Temple. And what we've got left... So you want to send both... what's your reasoning on sending the flame units to the capital?
Well, sending the flame units to the capital... The capital's obviously somewhat urbanized. Somewhat. Mm-hmm. If anywhere's urbanized, then it's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more likely to be close quarter street fighting, where flame units can just block up a road.
Okay, I'm convinced. Both flame units are going to the capital.
Nice.
Although I will say, Shao, that if you send flame units there, if they're blocking up a road, it does mean any civilians that are on the other side or in the flame or in the path of the flames are just going to get roasted alive.
That's probably true of all weapons, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but for flamethrowers, it's going to cause more damage.
Yeah.
The second engineer corps is going to be at the Jedi Temple.
Okay, I like that.
So 2 flames to the capital, 2 walkers to Doran, 1 NG to the caves with 2 troops, and 1 NG to Jedi Temple. Cavalry, I think we should probably send to the rural places, 2 to the Traylor and 2 to the farming town from Moana.
Yep.
Because
from Moana.
because they're rural, it'll be easier for them to get around. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to split the cavalry 2 to to Traylor and 2 to Moana. And then that just leaves us with the troops. So we've got 20 troops left.
20.
20 times 50.
Okay, so far, yeah, you have 20 left. That's quite a bit.
So I think we should keep maybe 4 at the Jedi Temple. And then that would leave us... I want to send quite a few to Doran and quite a few to Garang. So maybe 5 each at least. So that... If we did leave 4 at the temple, that leaves 6 to the rural. If we had 6 each to Doran and Garang, that's 12 plus 4 leaves 4 to split between. I like that. So I'm going to suggest this, and you can offer the feedback. It'd be 4 at the Jedi Temple, 6 each to Garang and Doran, and then 2 each to Traylor and Moana.
Moana!
Any problems?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that seems good. I'm just thinking...
They better not hit Matsudiro.
The thing is, they're guaranteed to go to the Jedi Temple. They're going to hit there.
Yeah, but we're going to be at the Jedi Temple.
You guys are going to be there. That's one.
And
but they could double up on us there.
And
there's
there's
a 90% chance that they hit it again. So they're probably going to double up on us again.
Yeah, but with 200 troops, an engineer... Well, I guess 250 troops, 50 of which are engineers, and us... It's a pretty solid defense force.
Plus
some Jedi.
The remaining Jedi.
Could we get Yuhar there?
You didn't flip the Destiny die.
Could we flip all 3 Destiny dies? to get all of
No.
our masters there.
No, definitely not. This entire campaign, not this entire campaign, this entire module is designed around the fact that the temple doesn't have a lot of Jedi. You wouldn't have been brought here if it was filled with Master Jedi. I mean, someone might have asked you to send troops, but it wouldn't have been necessary for you specifically to be here. So that kind of removes a lot of the tension from the story.
Marshall, just as a thing.
But before, Charles.
Were there any garrison forces there before that we came?
No.
Okay.
No, Dantooine has never been a target.
Marshall, I have my final numbers. So at the Jedi Temple, 4 companies of troops, 1 company of engineers. At Garang, 6 companies of troops, 2 companies of flame units. At Traylor, 2 companies of cavalry, 2 companies of troops. At Doran, 2 companies of walkers, 6 companies of troops. At Moana, 2 companies of cav and 2 companies of troops. And at Crystal Caves, 2 companies of troops and 1 company of engineers.
Dun, dun.
22. Okay, that's all your troops.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone cool with that? Well, it mainly just matters that Xiao's cool with it. But I really like that Xiao that you asked for advice. It would be boring if it was just you making all this. Okay, this is exciting. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, since you've made, so you make the call, and the ships start fucking flying around. They start moving out, man. They start dispersing the troops to the places you told them.
Yo, man, they're moving out, man.
Okay. I'm gonna roll now to see what happens later.
Oh God.
What is it again?
Cool.
Is it?
It's
how do you
the
roll?
exclamation mark D100.
D100.
Are you going to tell us which one's a which?
No, I'm not going to tell you, but you might be able to guess. 58.
I'm guessing that's the Jedi Temple getting attacked the second time with a success. A success meaning they do attack it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this next one is the capital, and I don't think it got it. Oh no, it depends how he's doing it actually. So I'm not going to guess anymore.
It probably didn't get attacked, whatever it is.
I think it did, because I think the first 60 are it getting attacked, and the second 40 is it not getting attacked, but I could be wrong on that.
Or it could be the other way around.
Or it could be the other way around, which is why I stopped guessing.
or Marshall hasn't.
What do you mean? You have a
decided
50% chance of guessing if it's yes or no.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a 50% chance of it all being wrong. So, there's no real point.
What the fuck?
It's true!
Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee.
Oh.
Oh man, I haven't heard that song in forever.
I hear it every day in my nightmares. My hope is that Traylor and Moana don't get attacked, because then we can reinforce at least with the cavalry before too long.
Yeah.
And,
Well, also you have your lightest defenses there. So
that's
if they get
also
attacked,
true. I still
they're
think
most
they're
likely-
prepared, though.
Okay, I have figured out who's getting attacked.
Have I?
Now the attack isn't happening yet, though.
Okay.
So that's just foreboding information. You guys, after you guys have finished planning and the troops are launching from their various ships and getting ready to go, getting ready to do their stuff, you get. Also, your commander or one of your advisors tells you that the fleet, as it is, especially since you divided the fleet in half, he believes that any qualified Mandalorian fleet would tear ours to pieces right now. So he suggests that we take the fleet to the outer to hide in the outer parts of the Dantooine system and make this battle all about the ground.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
They genuinely believe that the fleet would get trounced in a battle right now.
One thing I will ask him in character is, with some of our smaller ships, is there any chance of disruption, attacking in a kind of hit-and-run attacks to kind of just deal a little bit of piddly damage, kind of thin out the ranks a little bit without taking too much of our own losses with smaller ships?
He says we could take the fighter. Fuck, I totally forgot about this. We could take the we take the fighter squadrons and have them on standby to attack certain targets.
I think that's a good idea.
Puddy.
So,
Yes,
as just a suggestion, potentially if we can get Danlan ships back when they're done, dependent on what condition they're in, you might be able to
conquer the galaxy?
it was 7 days
sneak
travel
attack from
time.
behind for us.
Yeah, but he's probably further away.
Yeah. But that potentially could be a possibility.
I mean, it's really not. This battle is not going to be 7 days.
Yeah, probably not, but...
Your advisors also say the problem with that is if Danlan happens to link up with your fleet during the battle, that would just be a way for the Mandalorians to divide your fleets in two and take you out that way.
Sure.
You could also view it, however, as an opportunity to flank the Mandalorians, depending on how tactical you are. But basically, that's what your advisors. So, where do you want to place the fighter squadrons? So you have. We'll say that you have 4 squadrons of fighters that are specialized at flying through the under the atmosphere of a planet. Where would you like to put them?
How many did you say I had again?
4 squadrons.
I think unless anybody else disagrees with this, I think I'll send 2 each to Traylor and Moana.
Okay. Interesting. 2 fighter squadrons. Cool! I'm excited. Okay, so you guys receive a holo message. Upon the holo display is the clear visage of Master Vandar. Greetings. It has been some time, and our sensors show that you have arrived here. I would like to see you and speak to you about the coming battle. We can also catch up, perhaps. The Council may have something to learn from you. The holo display shuts off. So, what do you guys do?
Let's go see Vandar if nobody else has something to do.
Let's
wait, isn't this the Yoda?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then definitely let's go.
Okay.
If it wasn't Yoda, though, you would have told him to fuck right off.
Yeah, he's gonna go see Yuhar, or look frantically and then cry and then go into deep depression and it's not there.
And then not be useful in the battle at all.
So nothing different then.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you guys land at the temple. Upon landing, in a shuttle, not obviously in the huge ships. Upon landing, as you get out, you find that nobody is there to guide you. The landing bay is empty and deserted.
Is it fixed?
That's what I was gonna ask.
It's fixed.
Yay.
It is fixed.
Damn.
Yeah, they've had a year, so it'd be embarrassing if they didn't fix it.
Well, at least they fixed this.
So, since there's no one to guide you, of the following places, which do you go to? The Council Chambers, the Jedi Master Quarters, the Padawan Quarters, the Jedi Knight Quarters, the Archives, or the Training Area?
I think
Council room, I think.
Yeah, I think the Council Chambers would be the place to find Vandar.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to the Council Chambers. These once grand chambers seem somber and darkened by the trials of war, as dust hangs in the air, thickening your every breath. Standing across from you is the Council, down 1 member, as Bala Nisi seems nowhere to be seen. You do, however, see the usual bunch, Zar Leston, I'll post the pictures in Discord so that our viewers can be reminded what they look like. Vandar Tokare.
Vandar!
And everyone's favorite, my personal favorite for sure, Vrook Lamar.
Vrook!
Okay.
He just looks so mean.
So,
What happened to Bala?
they look. Is that the first thing you say? What happened to Bala?
Where's Master Nisi?
Vrook says, she is somewhere in the war. I'm not sure where. I believe she's alive, though.
Good.
That's always good to hear.
What's up, Brooke?
Vandar says, greetings. before we get to the before we get to the matter of the battle at hand, I must ask. I have not seen many Jedi back from the war, and I am curious. Have you learned anything from it? Any of you?
Yes. I
They're
believe.
quite squishy.
Well, let's start with Shao before Cedric says something completely insane.
I've learned that war is the worst thing that we do, and from now on we should avoid it at all costs.
Brooke looks like you're preaching to the choir. He's like, this is what I have told everyone, but they don't listen. And do either do Ita or Cedric say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned Cedric.
I was replying to her thing. Yeah. You're right. For once.
Okay. Did Ita or Cedric learn anything from war?
I've learned that these Mandalorians need to be stopped by any means necessary.
Then
Nothing
Zara Leston
direct.
says, then it seems your opinion has not changed, Ita, since that day you almost left with Malak.
It's hard to change when you've seen the atrocities they've committed.
And Cedric?
I've seen the atrocities and know what war brings.
I've committed most of them
Suffering,
myself.
Despair.
What does it bring?
Suffering, despair.
And
But
what have
some-
you learned from it?
That some suffering is worth it. But
Whoa!
not for power and greed, but for the greater good of everybody.
The greater good.
That's why we train as warriors. That's why we train to protect people.
These Mandalorians are monsters.
The masters seem to ponder your words, except the last thing by Ita, which is clearly just like patriotic shit. Those Mandos! Hey, that sounds racist.
Coruscant, fuck yeah!
Okay.
I'm from Muriel.
From Coruscant now, boy!
The Mandalorians have destroyed my home planet. Have they, Marshall?
Well,
Mandalorians killed my parents, so...
You know what? I don't think it's ever... I feel like that would be something that, like, destroyed? It exists in the canon later, so maybe not that, but maybe they've attacked it.
Yeah, but no, remember in Dragon Ball Z, Marshall, where Piccolo destroys the moon in Season 1, but it's back by Season 7.
No.
They've ravaged my.
Honestly, I don't
planet.
even know where Muriel is in the galaxy, so that may sound really weird. Like, if it's on the opposite end of the war, then that'd be weird, but, I mean, maybe. Anyway, yeah, okay. So they say, well, thank you. As we said, we haven't seen many Jedi back from the war. They've all been so busy. And I heard that you, Shao, became a general. Congratulations.
Thank you, Master.
Well, enough chit-chat. What we really need to talk to you about is, we are glad you have brought troops, but we also need your blades, your fighting spirit. There are two key points in the temple that need to be defended at all costs. The archives, where we store the ancient information of the Jedi, and the Padawans, for they are our future. We have decided to keep the Padawans in the council chambers once the fighting starts. The Masters, myself, and these two, as well as Master what's his name? Master Falsworn. The four of us will defend one of these locations, and we would ask that you three, Berkava, I'm sure will phase in at some point.
Are you sure, Marshall? Are you sure?
Maybe not. We ask that you three
Comes back as a Mandalore.
We ask that you three defend the... I'm really glad we started, by the way. Because this would have been bullshit if we had waited and then he still didn't show up. So anyway, I ask that you three defend one of these locations, and I leave it up to you to choose which. So do you want to defend the archives or the council chambers?
Masters, if I may ask why we don't keep the Padawans with the archives and mount a solidified defense?
I knew you were going to say that. He says, that sounds like a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Guess there's no reason not to.
There would be one reason not to.
There is no reason not to.
It's putting your eggs in one basket argument, right? If we fail, then everything's gone. But I suppose we're less likely to fail if we're only defending 1 point, though.
That's true.
And if we have 7 Jedis.
Unless they nuke the room.
Unless they nuke the room. Maybe they've got nukes.
Yeah,
we have nukes.
But
maybe the Mandalorian got nukes.
But micro nukes that only blow up a single room.
Yeah, because if they actually had nukes, they'd blow up both rooms anyway.
Yeah, exactly. They have to be plot conveniently sized nukes.
Or like giant laser cannons.
You know, Shao, we probably could have prevented these nukes if we kept the fleet together.
Anyway, so the masters are like, this sounds like a genius idea. We'll just sit out the battle. You guys defend the kids.
No, come with us, masters. Help us.
Okay, this is going to be a really big battle. Anyway. Master Vandar's like, this is going to be fucking huge.
Do we each get a Jedi counselor to control as a minion squad?
That'd be pretty funny. 4 Jedi Masters as a minion squad. They have like 8
Oh my god! That'd be like so OP.
They always, for some reason, stay together. Okay, so the Masters are like, I guess this is something we have to do now. Yay.
They're so very enthusiastic about defending the Temple Masters.
Damn, bro. What's your problem?
Nothing. Okay, so anyway, they say, well...
Have you turned to the dark side, Rook?
So they say, well, this plan seems good. While we are making the preparations and moving the Padawans in the archives, feel free to make use of the temple's facilities. It seems that the Mandalorians aren't here yet, so in the meantime, enjoy yourselves if you can. Relax. So you're dismissed from the council chambers. What do you do next?
Let's go see if our masters are here.
Wait, before we go, are the council members still here? Can I ask a question?
Oh yeah, sure. So
I ask, I was wondering, it's been a while, did Padawan Rith Elthier ever become a Jedi Knight?
Rook sort of chuckles, and Vandar looks sort of somberly, and he says, no, I'm afraid not. Rith is very troubled indeed. She shows... The reasons we originally held her back from becoming a knight was we believed she was not prepared physically or strong enough to take on the trials, but now it is a different reason. She is certainly powerful enough to do it, but we believe that her discipline, her mental state, is most dark, most devious. She is angry, frustrated, constantly. We will not allow her to take on the trials until she has mental peace as well.
Perhaps she is frustrated at not being able to go into the trials.
Brooke says, yes, no kidding.
Well, maybe letting her go in will ease her frustrations.
That is foolish. Do you let a child jump off a bridge just because they want to? The trials will destroy her if she is not ready.
I think your words are wise, Masters. Hopefully she will one day be ready, though. Because if she can conquer that anger, I can speak from experience. It is the most powerful emotion to conquer.
I believe she's ready.
Perhaps you could... This is the Jedi Academy, not the Sith Academy, Etal. We don't turn
Yet.
them into monsters. We don't crank monsters. That's true, yeah.
RNK is running for 2017, baby! Sorry.
I'm so distracted. Master Zar says, perhaps if you have had experience in conquering anger, you could speak to her on this subject.
Perhaps, when there is time. That would be interesting.
Okay. What do you guys do now? There are, like I said, the main locations in the temple. So you could relax in the courtyard. You could just hang out in the council chambers, shooting the shit with Brooke.
My main man!
You could go to the Jedi Master quarters to see if any of your masters have remained. You could go to the Padawan quarters to check out, talk to the Padawans, see what's going on. You could go to the Jedi Knight quarters, which is your quarters, technically. There you could rest there or whatever. You could go to the archives if you want to learn information or hang out there, or you could go to the training area if you want to fuck around with training. There are training droids there, simulators, and sparring arenas.
Ooh. I do want to check out the Master's quarters. Are we going to be able to
go to multiple places or just only one?
No, you can hang out. Yeah, do some stuff.
I want to go to
the Mandalorians haven't attacked yet, so
I want to grab some flowers first.
Okay, you go out into the fields and you find flowers.
Yay! Okay, now if everyone wants to, Ben, you wanted to go to the Master's quarters too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head to the.
I knew you were going to get flowers. I would like to sneak up. I would like to sneak into my Master's quarters, please.
Okay.
Please.
The Master quarters are all abandoned, say but one, Master Falsworn's.
Damn.
What do you guys do?
Wait! Didn't Falsworn teach me once? I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay, I will go knock on Master Falsworn's door.
Master Falsworn is sitting down in to some sort of hot drink when you find him, with exactly enough cups poured for the whole group of you. He looks at you. He looks at you and says, welcome. Isn't it interesting? I just had the intuition that I would have guests. Would you like tea?
I would love some
excellent.
tea.
Would you like some flowers?
He says, I don't think I've had anyone give me flowers before. This is a wondrous day. And he says,
these flowers are the greatest gift I've ever received.
Okay. So he takes the flowers and puts them in a vase.
You have made his day.
I'm not going to tell them they were for Valisa.
He says, it's good to see all of you. I don't believe I spoke to you much while you were here, but still, it's always good to see Jedi, except
he was my Master Marshal.
I forgot shit, except Cedric, who is my pupil.
I've spoken to many of you, except for Cedric, who is my pupil.
I forgot that we did the Cedric thing off screen. He says, good to see you again, Cedric, as he sips his tea.
As with you,
To see you again, Henrietta.
Good to see you again, Henrietta.
Didn't I train with you once as well, Master Valtech?
Yes, I do recall that. Yes, we talked a little bit about the shop and trained. Good. So,
Yes.
how have you been doing? Do you have any questions?
Are you prepared to defend the temple with us?
Oh, yes, I think I might have a little bit of fight left in me.
We can use all we need.
You sure seem like you got a lot of fight left in you, Master.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roll
Anyway.
try.
It saddens me that Ita and Shao, your masters, are not here to speak with you.
I do miss Yuhar. I last saw him a year ago.
Have you heard
In a
anything
random
about
bar
our
for some
Masters?
reason. I danced with him. It was weird.
He says, yes, I can tell you all about the masters.
Can you really, Valtech?
He says, who do you want to know about?
I'd like to know about Valisa.
Valisa. Yes. Well, this is just a report I heard, but she was fighting for months. But she was sickened and disgusted by what they made her do. She left the war. From what I understand now, she's created a mobile hospital and training ship for her own students. She's traveling the galaxy, attempting to heal the galaxy's many wounds.
I like that tie-in. That sounds like her.
Oh,
I've been calling. I've been
do you know
calling.
what it's a tie-in to?
I do know what it's a tie-in.
You've
to.
read The Adventure?
I have read The Adventure.
There's an adventure.
And I noticed the name thing, but I didn't think you'd actually link them.
Oh yeah, I didn't just choose the name for fun. Like, yeah, definitely. Okay, so anyway,
Could you tell me about Yuha, the Giver?
Yuha. Ah, yes, he's posted at Alderaan, assigned as the official advisor and protector of the Queen there, waiting for a coming Neo-Crusader invasion. From what I remember, he was rather frustrated that he wasn't put on the front lines.
Well, it's only Yuha.
The Republic is definitely
Wow,
missing
what a
out
dick.
on a great warrior on the front lines.
What do you know of Aaron K?
Master Yuha would be a great help to us today.
Aaron K. I believe she is currently at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, though I don't know why.
Sith Academy!
What's
Intriguing.
been going on with you, Master?
What have I been doing? Shooting the shit, mainly? No, he said,
You and Rook having some long nights.
He said, well, someone had to stay behind and train the next generation of Padawans, and, well, I've already fought in one great war. I don't need another.
They were in good hands. It's good to see.
Yep.
Yes,
How are the Padawans?
they're good, I think. Poor Rith. She's rather upset. But the others are progressing goodly, finely, excellently. I've actually had Rith sit in and help me with a few classes. It seems to put her at ease, but still, it does not change the fact that she is, at her core, frustrated.
Maybe she can fight with us today.
Perhaps.
Perhaps these can be her trials.
Although, I am not sure if I would recommend it. The place she is at now, fighting could be a test for her, but it could also set her over the edge into darkness. As you know, Shao, anger is brought out by war like nothing else.
Indeed, although I feel like there is more sorrow in war than anger.
Oh, perhaps a better way to say it is that fighting brings out anger, war brings out sorrow. You know, yeah. The aggression in battle brings out anger, and then the aftermath brings out sorrow.
Yes, perhaps I should speak with her earlier than intended. Perhaps we all should.
Right now.
I agree. Would you like to join us, Master Utek?
No.
Could you at least give us a cup of tea? It often calms everyone's nerves.
Oh, yes. He pours another cup of tea. You can give this to Rith.
Thank you, Master.
And off to the
I
Padawan.
hope she likes tea.
From what I heard, Rith activated her Sharingan last week.
What?
Her Mangekyo Sharingan? Did she kill her best friend last week?
There's rumors that her best friend fell down a waterfall. It's very weird.
Oh gosh.
Maybe that is why she is frustrated.
There are also rumors.
I've heard, though, that Brooke Lamar has an arm of Sharingan. No.
What the?
We also heard that the Padawans are planning a coup and we need to wipe them all out.
Yes, that's what I've heard. I've heard Brooke has been a big petitioner of that. What were we talking about?
I think we were off to see Rith.
The wizard. Okay, yeah.
The
Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So, do you go to the Padawan quarters then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to the Padawan quarters, and the Padawans can be seen gathering up their supplies and gear to move to the archives.
Okay.
To sleep for the night. I was about to say council chambers.
Rip.
Rip that game.
Rip plans.
Do we see Rith?
You do see Rith. Out of the 6 Padawans, none are recognizable to you except for Rith.
I'm
Who
gonna give
appears
a
to be
big.
sculking, as usual.
I give a big smile to the rest of the Padawans, like, it's gonna be okay, guys, and then I move over to Rith and try and offer her the tea.
Rith, I will share what Rith looks like for the rest of you, who those do not remember. Rith says, what is this? She looks at the tea.
It's tea.
Oh.
If you want, I can make it a little more Irish for you.
You've been talking to Master Falshorn then? She takes the tea and starts drinking it.
Yes, we have. Is there anywhere I can sit?
Yeah, you can sit on her bed.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Oh, you're on her bed.
Ooh.
Okay, what do you say?
I'll just stay silent for a little bit. Just watch her drink the tea.
Okay. She just drinks the tea. The other Padawans are, sort of stressed out. They're packing their clothes and they're fucking just messing around, talking, laughing, giggling. It's like a sleepover in here.
I pull out my data pad and I say, remember when we used to play virtual
I thought you were
poker?
about to say dick. I pull out my I don't know why. Okay.
Pull out my data pad. I say, remember when we used to play virtual poker?
I'll play around.
She looks at it and she says, "Are you offering a game?"
I nod.
Okay. She accepts your challenge.
I also motion for the other two because they used to play too.
It is to the death.
Actually, I've never played virtual poker.
Well, you were at the off screen. Were you there at the same time as us or after?
No, he came after because he was in a fucking escape pod flying around in space, lost.
That's a campaign on its own.
I was pressing all the buttons, guys.
I
was pressing all the buttons.
You found out your escape pod was actually a time machine, and you went on magical adventures.
Yeah, weren't you guys confused why Cedric got 1,000 XP in the gap between the two episodes? Okay. So the way this works is you roll. It's going to be a competitive, which is different than opposed in that we're all going to roll simple checks with no difficulty. You choose. Wait, before you roll, the skill you choose is based on how you want to play. So if you want to play a straight game of poker, you roll cool. If you want to bluff your way through the game, you roll deception. And if you want to cheat, you roll skullduggery. Obviously, lying in poker is not cheating, but if you get caught actually cheating on your skullduggery roll, it's bad. So is anyone actually cheating? I'd like to know beforehand.
I am not.
Okay.
I'm not, although my roll for cheating would be the same as my roll for deception. Oh, triumph!
If it's like initiative, I win so far.
Oh shit, I fucked up that rule.
Oh, you did too, Ben.
How did I fuck up?
It's simple, not easy.
Oh.
So Ben is actually 2 success, 1 advantage, 1 triumph.
I'll take that.
Shao kills the fuck out of this though. It's over.
But triumph!
Triumph isn't as important as success.
Tiebreaker, it's like initiative.
You get the success from the triumph, but it's not enough. I'm sorry. Senpai.
Feels bad, man.
Can I re-roll then since I screwed up?
No,
we
The
took
Marshall
away.
re-rolled?
I rerolled because I totally fucked it up. I did a difficulty instead of proficiency. It doesn't matter though. I still got the same roll basically. Like it wasn't any better. In fact, I would have been better off keeping the old roll if I eliminated the difficulty. It doesn't matter. So Putty wins. I think Putty won last time.
Yeah.
Putty, did you play it straight?
Yeah.
Okay. Who bluffed?
I did.
What did you do, Charles?
I played it straight.
Okay. Then, Rith played it straight too, so it was mostly just straight. Putty wins. Putty wins the most of the things. Then Ben comes in second place. Then Rith comes in third, and Charles wipes out.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to play poker. He's never played poker before.
That's true.
Not much has changed, huh?
Rith says no, but Rith says I think I lost the worst last time, so it's gotten better.
It's a lot better than last time.
She continues to sip her tea, and she says, "So, how has the war been?"
Hell.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep with a tank.
My home planet has been
I
ravaged.
love how this is a thing you're just running with now, Ben.
I am. It's gonna take years to rebuild.
I felt a lot younger a year ago.
I felt about a year younger a year ago.
Last year I felt like a teenager. Now I feel like a man.
That's like a rom-com line or something.
Hey guys, do you remember when we captured a tank?
Oh yeah,
Good time.
that was pretty awesome.
If we did that today, we wouldn't celebrate. We wouldn't just jump around laughing. We'd just move on.
I mean, Cedric might.
Keep wading through the black morass that is this fucking war.
Cedric would try to fall asleep with the tank.
No, I've learnt my lesson. I'll just fall asleep with the gun on my head.
What?
So what troubles you, Rith?
She says, troubles me? Nothing troubles me.
No?
What makes you think something troubles me? Die!
Did she say that in canon?
No.
Okay.
She does say that part about what makes you think something troubles me.
I just heard from the council that you
What have
seem
they
troubled.
told you?
That you seem troubled.
They say a lot of things. Don't
They
listen
do.
to them.
They are wise, though.
Wise and old.
It's true enough.
Don't you ever think that old people should just step aside? Let us take over already?
In a way.
Yes, let you be my apprentice!
They've often seen a lot of mistakes, though, and can tell us a lot about when things have gone wrong.
Maybe if they let other people make mistakes, we'd be smart too.
I'm sure we're all very capable of making our own mistakes without that, though.
They just don't want you or any of us to fall into the traps that they made. Or they fell in.
You guys want to make a roll?
Sure. What role would it be?
Oh, it's up to you. If you want this to be something decisive, or do you just want to talk to her?
I'm happy to roll charm if you would allow it there.
Yeah, I would definitely allow it. It's going to be a formidable check.
That's 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, before you roll, don't roll yet.
Okay.
Don't roll yet. Don't roll yet. Don't roll. Don't roll. Don't roll. Don't roll. Upgrade one of them.
And I think I can reroll a charm check, so no need. I'm gonna flip a destiny die to use those dark side points to turn them into advantage.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Trust me, Riff. You can do it.
No, but I think in this situation, my words, she can feel my force, and it's not so much that I'm like tricking her with the force. I'm just connecting with her with the force, you know.
Connecting with that dark
Shall
side.
you gain 2 conflict and 1 two strain? 2 strain. 2 strain, right? Wait, no. Is it 1 strain and 1 conflict for each one, right? Is that how it works?
I don't really remember, so just you could make a ruling.
Son of a bitch! Yeah, I think that's how it is now. It's 1 conflict and 1 strain for each dark side point you use. And then 1 destiny die to do all of it. You don't have to, obviously it's not 1-to-1 for the destiny die. So, add 2 conflict and 2 strain.
Wait, what are we doing now? I'm sorry.
Not you, Ben. Just Putty.
1 success and no other results.
So she shakes her head and she says, I suppose you're right. Can I have some time to myself?
I nod and I leave her.
I gotta think this over.
Of course.
I poke Cedric. You want to go duel outside?
I don't think it might be that wise to try whacking each other with lightsabers. Just
That's not what dueling is, Cedric.
I'll do.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
do.
well, there is a training arena in the training area. Okay.
The one
So you
that I
guys go
fought
to the
Aaron
training-
Kane.
Exactly. No, you fought her in the courtyard.
Oh, that's where I wanted to go.
I remember you got... Oh, you wanted to fight her in the arena?
No, I want to duel Cedric in the courtyard then.
Oh, okay, yeah. The arena's inside. It's meant for duels, but you can totally fight anyone in the courtyard if you want. Especially now, no one's in the courtyard. Okay, you go to the courtyard.
Can
Do a competitive lightsaber check. You guys should do a 3-on-3.
Yeah, I was about to say, should we do
wait.
3-way?
Yeah, don't roll yet.
How do we?
It would be competitive. It wouldn't be opposed.
It'd be
Opposed is only 1-on-1. So it's gonna be competitive. And then whoever gets the most stuff wins.
Triumph! Oh, Cedric.
Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one to beat.
That is pretty good.
Nope.
So Cedric wins.
It's me being really good at fighting multiple opponents,
Makes sense.
and I
That
didn't
does
even
make-
put my boost in. there 'cause I was fighting multiple
With my
opponents.
triumph, could I disarm Shao?
Okay, but you'd only disarm one of my lightsabers, and with my triumph, I'd disarm you.
Yeah, and then Cedric's just able to beat you.
Could I just...
You guys fought over each other so much. Cedric just like
Could
I
I-
win.
Wait, can I use my triumph to disarm Ita in a way where his lightsaber gets stuck in the tree that I threw into?
Yep, that's good.
Okay, I go climb that tree.
Sounds good.
I mean, stuck in the...
I force leap to grab the lightsaber, and
You're in the force leap. It's literally at head height. It's in the trunk.
yeah, but I just like force leaping just to get above Ita to grab it.
I will end you.
You did.
I give it back.
You lost the most.
Yeah.
Can I make an athletics check to get ahead of both of them?
No.
Can I use the force power move to just move the lightsaber?
No, it's a
out?
lightsaber battle. It's not an athletics force battle.
Oh wait, we're over an hour and a half in. Can we take a quick break for pee-pee?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a 5-minute break. And
Why do you need to pee-pee every hour and a half?
Hey, whoever's still here, try
I drink a
messaging
lot.
Chris just to remind him that this exists and we're here.
I'll be right back.
I just messaged him with "We're here."
Okay, Bray Wyatt.
Well, I atted him as well, so if he doesn't get that, then
You don't need to add in personal messages, by the way.
yeah, but I'm doing it anyway.
It does nothing.
I know, but I just want.
That's what I sent Chris in his messages.
Yeah. I bet he's like gone for long because he's doing stuff, and I bet he's gone for longer than he thought. He's probably fallen asleep. What entertaining viewing for the viewers at home. Ben. Don't do this to me, Ben. Wow, this is really entertaining, Ben. Wow, Ben.
So quiet. You guys aren't doing a good job
Yeah.
of keeping.
I was trying to get
fans
Ben
happy.
to.
Oh wait, you were trying to do what?
I was trying to talk to you.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at YouTube videos.
Dear, oh dear.
Marshall, are you here?
No, Marshall's not here.
Not PP.
Excellent.
But yeah.
So how about that PewDiePie guy?
Who's that?
The Nazi?
Jesus Christ. So, what's your guys' plan for XP over the next few weeks?
I'm gonna get dedication. I should be able to get dedication this week, and that'll go into my cunning to make my lightsaber better.
Cool.
Skills.
You just like hardcore skills.
Hardcore skills.
Nice.
Hardcore skills.
Well, I'm going for this week. I'll get an upgrade to my lightsaber.
I'm like so all around rounded, like 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. I feel weak.
I'm 5, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. But with
2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how am I like so weak?
Because you
Everybody
didn't
else.
you're not weak. You're more rounded, which is better.
Yeah.
You just don't do much with your roundedness.
Yeah. Like,
With those characteristics, you should have just gotten a bunch of skills.
yeah, in like loads of different.
I still just feel like all my rolls are like super weak.
Because you didn't get the skills.
You didn't get the skills, and at the start, you didn't get the characteristics. I feel.
No, at the start you had fine characteristics. I think you had like 2
True.
or 3 threes.
Like, yeah, I've had.
To be fair,
I've
only
had
have.
the same characteristics since the beginning. I haven't upgraded any of
How
them.
many
Yeah.
threes do you have?
How many what?
Threes.
I have 3 threes, 2,
There you go. You have
and 3
3
twos.
threes. Like, that's a load of skills that you could have at 3 proficiency and 1 ability if you had them at rank 4. You could have been a super powerful medicine guy, or a super powerful knowledge guy, or a super powerful mechanics guy, and that would have been godsends to us. The thing is, a lot of the talent tree stuff is fighting, and you had 3 characters that were fine at that. You just refused to specialize in non-fighting stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, kiddos, I'm back.
Because I feel like I'm useless in fighting, even with trying to make it
Well, you're
better.
not now. You're doing about as much as Cedric is before you get Starlock Sweep.
Yeah. Like, I think
You're not.
I think Merkava does a bit too much fighting, and that's just because of the rules that we've got. Like, if he didn't have the sort of multi-blading, like, at range, he would be a lot weaker in combat and might stay back more. But I don't know. Which would allow you to
maybe
be more.
future GMs will retcon it and say that Merkava can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or make
yes.
it,
Oh,
or
yes,
make
they
it a
will.
lot more difficult. Or a lot more difficult.
Are you really gonna shout?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Oh shit.
I'm gonna have him take the willpower instead of brawn thing and give it to him for free, and then take away that ability. But anyway, everyone's here.
Yeah, we're all here now.
Well,
Let's go.
Chris isn't.
Well, he's not coming.
He's not even
Okay,
technically part of this session anymore.
You're gonna have to
No.
come up with a way to break that to him easy. I think that's gonna break him.
Well, maybe he can play a new character if he really wants to.
Okay, now I think it might deserve the effort because it's just so horrible.
I mean, wouldn't that be the opposite effect?
I mean,
Never
with this
mind.
new philosophy we have, we never have to do anything.
Marshall, I don't know why that just brought it to me, but I have a team in Blood Bowl, in the Blood Bowl League that we have as multiplayer, that has a naming scheme based on friends, and I keep making friends jokes every game,
I
and
thought-
nobody gets it.
That's because
Dude,
no.
I commented on their first video and replied to your joke.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you get it, but like, I played Tucker and he didn't get any of the jokes, and I played Charles recently, and he didn't get any of the jokes.
Wait, like Friends, the TV show?
Yeah.
Okay, then you have
Which
officially.
is really weird. It's literally the most popular pop culture like thing ever.
Yeah, but that's the thing, then the generation after ours just hasn't seen it.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay, you definitely have intrigued me into watching these.
Yeah, go
Some
watch
point.
them, they're great.
Wait, how old are you, Ben?
I'm 19. I watched Friends.
I'm 18.
Wait, you did watch it then?
Yeah.
Why'd you just say you've intrigued me into watching it if you've already...
No,
Because he likes Friends, so he might like the Blood Bowl naming scheme thing.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, because it's
I
on
thought you hadn't
YouTube.
seen
Shameless
Friends.
plug.
I was about to say, like, why are you asking me how
I'll
old
have
I
to-
am? Aren't we all in like the same 2 years apart?
Kinda. I'd say Cedric and Tucker are probably in the generation after me and Marshall, and you're kind of
Yeah.
in between, Ben.
Well, how old are you and Marshall then?
Are we both 20 or are you 21? 20.
We're both 20. Yeah. I
Yeah.
won't be 21 till May, and then you'll be...
Yeah, there's a
August.
definite difference. There's a difference between our generations.
I'm getting so old.
Trust me.
That's what you think. I moved
I've
into
honestly
uni
always,
today.
I've always found myself though as a weird because my parents are so much older than most people my age. I've always found myself to be like older than my generation.
See, my
in some ways.
parent is so much younger. Like, I'm more than half my mother's age.
Yeah, I found as a result, I sometimes do things that like old people do, and people make fun of. I don't know anyone who reads books anymore, like physical books. Everyone uses fucking Kindles now, and it's.
To be fair, my dad's 7. My dad's 70 and has a Kindle, not books. So.
Oh, what an OG!
I know, right?
Okay. Anyway, so
Your dad's 70?
Yeah.
So
Pretty
he
old.
had you when he was 52.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my mother had me when she was 18.
Why is
Two
that
ends
funny?
of the spectrum.
I really don't know why, Ben. Why is it funny?
I don't know.
Let's get on with the session. But
Because for some reason I'm just imagining that
you don't.
Charles' dad is also Putty's dad, and I'm just like, what the
what?
I don't know.
Why do I feel there's a tinge of racism here?
Wait, what? Wait, what are the different races involved? I don't actually know.
All British people are born to the same parents, obviously.
Clearly.
Yeah, the king and queen.
Yep.
Yes, that's why we call her Mum.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
The
so
queen are the father, are the parents of everybody. in Britain.
let's go back to the game.
This is canon.
Yeah,
I
back
accept
to the
now.
game.
Get your head back in the game. So,
Head in the game.
you guys just finished a duel. What do you do now? By the way, at any
Sure.
time that you're ready to just sort of move on from this part of the
Well-
session, you can just go to bed.
Does anyone have injuries
No.
or wounds?
I have 6. Still.
Okay, can I?
Okay,
can I
I'm pretty
heal-
sure, Charles, you're just not clearing them when we're supposed to be clearing them.
Yeah.
So just clear them.
Wait, are we supposed to be clearing wounds after rest?
No, but we've had long breaks, like, since the last combat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that would count, Marshall,
Marshall,
just to clear them.
Marshall?
GM.
Yeah, sure.
GM.
You can clear it.
Do we really need to call you GM now after calling you Marshall the entire game?
Marshall? Okay, so anyway. You guys...
I would like to go to the archives.
Okay, what do you do?
What do we?
So you're on it?
Yeah,
What do
no, I would like to go to the archives. I didn't say we.
I have an idea what Ben could do in the archives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You for like
I
a couple
could
reasons.
learn about shadow people.
That
Okay,
was
let's
not
go to the
my
archives.
idea.
I want to learn about shadow people. Can I get some
Okay,
input?
uh,
so you guys are in the archives. You see the Padawans sort of funneling in, setting up their bunk beds, like their sleeping bags on the floor. What do you guys do?
Could I quickly upload the archives to my datapad?
No,
Lol.
it's an
Okay.
an enormous source of data,
Okay, would I be able?
and
to,
also they wouldn't allow you to do that.
Could I could I hack into the archives?
Why do you need to hack? We have access to them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you
Yes,
do.
but I mean I want to get it on my datapad.
I feel like that's just physically impossible.
I am telling you that 1, the entire archives will not fit on your datapad, and 2, if you're caught putting any of it on your datapad, there will be consequences. So are you sure you want to do this?
How many datapads would I need?
Thousands.
But the amount of datapads that are presumably in the archives.
Yeah, not that many.
Okay, while Ben is thinking then,
Well, Ben is doing weird shit. What are you doing?
First of all, I'd like to walk around just enjoying the archives in case this is the last time we get to see this font of knowledge, but then I'm going to do a search for the most powerful, most destructive ways people have used the Force in the past.
Oh, shit.
Could I search for the fount of Rajavari?
I have no idea what you just said or what that means.
You don't know what the fount of Rajavari is?
No, I'll have to... It sounds like you already know what you're looking up, bud.
But my character doesn't.
Okay, well then you can tell we'll roll, and then if you get good, you can tell your character what it means. So anyway,
Okay, what do I roll?
real quick, I'm fucking starting with Xiao. Okay, so Xiao, you're looking at the most destructive force technique. So why don't you roll a hard knowledge lore check with 3 boost die because you're in the archives?
Ooh.
Okay. You find that most of the... So are you looking up force techniques used by the Jedi or by all force users?
By all force users, I suppose.
Okay, then it gets a little darker.
But I guess I'd start with the Jedi because I would like to know that, but then I might go a bit deeper.
Okay. You have found that some of the most powerful Jedi were able to use their power to strengthen the resolve and fighting capabilities of enormous armies on a planetary scale. Jedi could meditate and cause entire armies to fight twice as what they usually would be able to. And as a result, they could win battles with half the men, in which they were greatly outnumbered. And in a way, this is the most destructive technique that Jedi have ever mastered, this sort of battle meditation, because it can affect such huge armies. When you look through archives about the Sith, which are a little more scant, you do find that it's in the restricted section of the library. I
go in there with a lantern, I turn the lights off. With my invisibility cloak.
You do find
but just a lantern floating in midair.
Yeah.
You do find that a common technique is Force Lightning. I'm not sure if your character's actually heard of it, but if you hadn't, you have now.
She believes it's unlimited power!
A very powerful technique in which the Force user converts the Force into pure, unadulterated physical energy, which manifests itself as lightning. This usually is required of dark. This is usually something Darksiders do, as it is so destructive and unwieldy. You have found that certain Darksiders were able to, far in the past, use the dark side of the Force to literally drain the life away from a planet, crush the life from it permanently, and make it so that nothing ever grew there or was born there ever again. This has only been recorded in legend, though, and no one's sure if it was actually ever accomplished.
Alright, cool. I've done my search. And Xiao is also now very interested in battle meditation.
And I think the way the battle meditation in the game works, you can literally do what I just said. Because I think at its maximum range upgrade, you can use planetary scale. Which is pretty cool. Anyway. So, Ben, you're looking up what?
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not actually going to look up the Fount of Rajawari. But I am going to look up even more shadow people.
God damn it. Okay.
The great Jedi shadows.
Roll a hard knowledge lore check with 3 boost.
He did it. He did it, Reddit.
Okay, apparently I searched through Reddit.
You learn of the ancient Jedi known as Pamal Gatanti. Pamal Gatanti was once a Sith Lord of great power, but he was turned to the light side after an incredible personal experience, which is not noted in the archives. It is not known what it was. However, Gatanti used this experience to turn to the light side, and he vowed never to kill again. But he had a problem. He existed around 1,000 years ago during the Great Hyperspace War, at a time where it was very impossible for a Jedi not to fight. So he found that if he used the Force, he could use it to trick his enemies into thinking that he was there when he was not. He could sneak up on them and knock them out, and then imprison them, instead of killing them. And this was something, he was known as a great shadow of the past.
Okay, that would be awesome if I had that force power.
It's called misdirect.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if anyone has ever suggested that you take that, like at the very start of the campaign.
Really? Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we've all been hinting that since you're a Sentinel, you should do Sentinel shit, but...
But hey, that's just a theory.
Yay! Theory. Okay, so... Charles, do you look up anything in the archives?
I'm going to look up as much as I can about the Mandalorians' culture and fighting style, even more.
This will be an average check with 4 boosts.
Wow. You know some shit.
The way I set it up is the archives provides more boost die, the easier the check is.
You did it with even less boost die than you were allowed.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, anyway.
Sorry.
So you know that the... What specifically do you look up about the Mandalorians? Because if you ask a more specific question, I'll give you a more specific answer. If you always ask a general question, then I'm just going to give you some vague shit.
Yeah, I was sort of looking for, like, sort of battle tactics. What are they sort of... Are they going to come in with, like, recruits first, or are they going to, like...
How do you not know after a year? Okay.
Cedric's dumb.
Apparently. I think I'll just forget after this anyway. So... you know that long ago the Mandalorians prided themselves as all physical combatants. They would fight people with their fists and with their swords. But since the Neo-Crusaders, the distinction between the Crusaders and the Neo-Crusaders, or that the Neo-Crusaders have taken on technology in their weaponry. They use blaster rifles and blaster pistols. They use rockets and all sorts of different weapons. And they embrace it because they understand that if they're going to compete with modern armies, they need to use modern weaponry. They do this. So that's the sort of weapons they use. Battle tactics. They generally go in. They pride themselves on using the strongest troopers available to them. So if they have access to veterans, they're going to use veterans. If they have access to regular Neo-Crusaders, they're going to use them. They only push initiates into battle when they're low on manpower.
Okay.
They usually use basilisk droids when they feel that they need to break the will of an enemy or crash through defenses.
But we just destroy those, so...
And they use tanks when they need to attack targets that are far removed in the field of battle. When they need
and
to
we
cover
just capture those, so who cares?
When they need to cover vast areas of land.
I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
You're not sorry.
Well, I'm sorry about making it seem like I don't care. I'm just like trying to be like, yo, we're cocky as hell.
I'm going to put Utah up against 30 battle tanks. And then you can capture them all!
I will hide from all of them!
Get 1,000 extra.
Yes, do that! Okay, so anyway.
I will hide and cower in fear.
I think I'm gonna go to the night quarters and have a rest.
Okay.
Same.
Does everyone go to bed?
The archives and have a rest?
You're going to sleep in the archives?
With the
Well,
paddles.
I mean, like, who knows if I wake up
the Padawans are all creeped out by this.
But I wish to protect them.
You're only a year older than them, to be fair.
That's fair.
But I am still a knight, and they are just Padawans. What about the youngling?
Okay, so Utah even thinks it's creepy. That's why he's doing it.
I will hide in the shadows, keeping a watchful eye over the.
That is so creepy.
Wait, was Riff in the archives?
Yeah, Riff's moved there.
Okay.
So I guess Utah's sleeping in the archives. Yay!
I want to be prepared in case they attack while we're sleeping.
Utah sleeps naked. Giggity giggity goo.
Oh, I forgot to describe the archives. The archives stand as the largest room in the temple. The inside is laden with rows upon rows of data. Rows upon rows, Utah!
I could easily put that in a flash drive.
Ranging from information about creatures to tales of the ancient Jedi, almost every bit of information available to the Jedi lies in this room. The only larger store of knowledge is the archive room on Coruscant. There are several computer stations for quickly sorting through this knowledge, and at one of them, Master Dorak is studiously working at something. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Master Dorak's in the room. He's like, hello.
Hello. Good night.
Yes. Okay. So you guys go to bed.
Hello.
Hello. Good day.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night, Padawans.
Chris is still not here. What an ass. Okay. So.
And now you're going to have to tune down the battles.
I would like to go find Makava and kill him.
So, an attendant wakes you up, Shao, and you up, Cedric. And Itai, I don't know. We'll deal with you in a second. Because you can't just be normal! Anyway. Gotta shove all the Padawans in the archives!
I must protect them. What if the Mandalorians were to attack?
Oh, they're about to. Okay, so the
exactly.
The attendant wakes you up and tells you that the Mandalorians are attacking. They've heard bombs.
I was bad.
Is it nighttime or is it daytime?
It's nighttime.
Okay.
It's
preparedness.
Shut the. It's after midnight. He says.
Okay. Well, let's get going.
Okay. Do you go to the archives?
Get rolling.
Okay.
Yep.
As you get in the archives, you find Etah just sitting in the shadows like a.
Where have you been?
And you see the Padawans. They look afraid. Where do you tell the Padawans to go? Do you tell them to sit in the center of the room? Do you tell them to go into the between the bookshelves? Or
yes, Padawans going to the bookshelves. Rith with us.
I poke Shao and say,
right, now I've got a fucking roleplay for Rith and all the masters.
wait,
you know what? No, fuck this.
I'm gonna.
The masters got caught up. They're fighting outside.
Okay.
I have to do this because this battle will last hours if I have to do all this shit.
It's fine. It's cool, bro.
I poke. I'm gonna poke Shao and say, I think they might need some encouragement.
The Padawans?
Yeah.
Guys, I think we would stand.
Do your speaking
outside.
Okay, I bend down to them like little children, even though I'm tiny. Today it's going to be a tough day. I know you've been hearing a lot about the war, but for the first time, it's right at your front door. I don't want you to be scared. We've seen a lot of the Mandalorians over the last year, and we've gotten pretty good at fighting them. You could say Mandalorians are our specialty. So just keep your chin up.
And then you remove your coats.
So keep your chin up. You smile on your face, your head held high, and remember, each and every one of you are Jedi. It's gonna be okay.
What do you think? So they're creepily smiling. When are we allowed to stop smiling? I don't know, just keep smiling. It's like they're watching you get gunned down to death and they're just smiling. Okay. So, as you're sitting there, you hear a sort of
It's the best destroyed.
You hear the telltale sounds of metal being torn. Imagine it's cooler than the noise of
Oh, apparently those are the telltale signs of magic are being torn.
Marshall, music.
Yep. Music is good.
Music is good.
Yeah. And also, can we tell where it's coming from?
The ceiling.
The ceiling.
Cedric, do your thing. Cedric, do the thing.
I'm gonna try and force leap to the ceiling.
It's really high, but you can do it.
What?
Oh yes, you can.
Oh yeah, I can.
Any requests for battle music?
Oh, I had
of
a
it.
good one this week. How about Ryu's theme from Street Fighter V?
I was gonna go with Yo Gotti featuring Nicki Minaj, Rake It Up.
What the fuck?
You know what? For a minute there, I had guilt that I interrupted you, and then all of that guilt washed away. That's the old one. Can you get the Street Fighter V version?
Oh.
Do you not want to Rake It Up, Putty?
Puddy, have you still got a kill? Have you got a kill counter for this game?
No.
If he did, he probably already filled it last episode.
Much more modern. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you jump up, you see a hole in the ceiling being opened. It's enormous.
Oh God!
And you see the Basilisk droid come down and land hard on the archives floor, crushing a few computers under him.
No, not the computers! You're gonna pay for that, you fucking droid!
The computers aren't where the information's stored, though, so it's okay. It's okay.
You fucking droid! You killed your own people! You're a cannibal!
It starts eating the computers!
Jesus Christ! I'm still hiding in the shadows, by the way.
But it's not alone. You see out of the hole 2 Neo Shock Troopers fly down.
Oh shit.
You ally yourselves with droids!
I'm gonna stay up on the ceiling.
You must die!
I'm gonna stay in the shadows?
Ooh dear.
I'm gonna charge at the shock troopers.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's initiative time. Do you want to clear initiative, Marshall?
One of the shock troopers appears to have dual pistols of some sort, and the other shock trooper appears to have a shield.
I'm gonna be charging at the dual pistols one. Am I able to start engaged?
Just let Marshall clear it, Ben. Oh, there we go.
You can start engaged. I'm fine with that. Everyone, fucking figure out your initiative.
Yeah.
Since I'm hiding, would I be cool or...
No, you knew it was coming, so it's cool. Everyone knew this was going to happen, especially the Mandalorian.
In that case, before it started, could I have dedicated my force die?
Sure.
Cool. I dedicated
you
two force.
You heard the Basilisk droid coming in, so I think it's fair to say that you knew this was going to happen.
I'm dedicating 2 force die now, because I have a new effect.
Anyway.
Let's go.
All that advantage means naught.
So are the stun troopers now on the ground? Or what? How are they?
I think so, because I'm engaged with one of them.
Yeah, the shock troopers are on the ground.
Okay, they're all on the ground.
I'm only engaged with one of them, right?
You're engaged with one of them, yes.
Excellent.
Is there a hidden range called hidden?
No.
You're just at a certain range and then hidden, I guess, if you... I guess you'd probably have to roll before we start combat.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll in a second, but just chill.
I'm sorry, I'm so excited to be actually doing Sentinel Shadow things!
If you're so excited about it, you should be doing it 11 weeks ago!
I should've!
But you're an idiot.
I am an idiot. I have been a horrible Shadow player.
Good.
And this is all I'm gonna do from now on.
Excellent.
Just hide.
Just sometimes you gotta hide. Okay, I want to go first because I'm
all the times I gotta hide.
And they're not like. I think
wait, I haven't done Rith yet.
Okay, well.
Okay.
I think I should go first because I'm the one they're most likely to target.
Yep.
You're also the one charging.
I'm not charging anymore. I finished my charge. I'm just engaged. Are we ready to? Oh, Marshall, do you want to do the Ita stealth thing?
Yeah. So, Ita, you're going to be rolling against the shock troopers. Their vigilance. So their vigilance is 5 difficulty.
Good luck then.
At least there's no challenge there.
Success!
But it stressed you out, though.
Stress, probably.
So, yeah, you take 1 strain because you're stressed, and you are hidden from them.
Am I going to have to do this every time it comes to my turn?
No.
Okay.
No, unless you reveal yourself, you're now hidden. They're not going to attack you.
But if you do it on your turn because it's a roll, I think it'd be an action, right, Marshall? If you have to re-stealth.
Yeah, if you do have to re-stealth, it'll be an action. And it's going to be harder once you're already known to them if you re-stealth. Okay, so who's going first?
I am. So I am engaged. So I'm going to take a maneuver to aim, and then I'm going to hit the shock trooper, the dual pistol guy that I'm engaged with both my lightsabers. Does he have defense?
He does. 3.
In that case, I'm going to use my...
Oh, and adversary,
yeah.
too.
I'm going to use my big lightsaber, dual phase modification incidental, to ignore that defense, and I'm going to hit. Oh, and I can upgrade the check once per round because of my dedicated sense die.
So
Damn.
Jesus.
Cut his head off. Cut his head off.
Okay, I generate automatic advantage. That's 5 advantage total. 2 of it is going to be spent hitting with both lightsabers. I don't have Shao's dodgy dossier open right now, which is bad because that's where all my damage is. I'm going to be dealing. I think that's for the. Oh shit! Word is open in another thing too. That is going to be dealing 22 wounds to the shock trooper.
Cut his head
kill
off.
him.
I don't kill him.
No.
Okay.
Barely.
I'm going to spend the remaining. What do you say the other?
He
shock...
looks fucked up though. He looks like he's about to vomit all over you.
Good job hitting.
The other shock trooper has a shield.
But no offensive weapon. The shield is his weapon.
Oh no, he has a shield and a gun. Sorry.
What do I like? What type of gun?
It's a
I don't
pistol.
need the exact. Yeah, pistol. Cool.
Blaster pistol.
I'm going to spend. I guess I'll spend 1 advantage to crit the shock trooper.
Okay.
Are you going to roll it or me?
Roll that crit.
I'm gonna have you roll it because you get to roll it. Staggered. So he can't do an action until the end of his next turn.
Oh, cool. Excellent. I'm going to spend the remaining 2 to pass a boost die on to Rith. Send my turn.
Okay. It is now.
I'll do the init next.
This motherfucker's useless now. I'm gonna have the big machine go next, and it's gonna look at Charles.
Uh-oh.
On the ceiling.
And it's gonna say, "I want you in my belly." You're still on the ceiling? How's that even possible?
He held onto the hole.
Okay. It points a rocket up at you.
I want to see how bad the rockets were.
It's going to kill you.
God, we're all dead.
Goodbye.
So,
Good. Well, Marshall's like, goodbye.
If it hits, the problem is to balance it out, to balance the immense damage of the rocket out, he's not fantastic with shooting it. Kind of like an idiot with it.
sort of like
So like
Ben
that.
with
Yeah. Fuck you, Cedric.
I have a terrible feeling about this entire
it's okay
battle.
if
Merkava was kind of MVP last time, and he didn't have 2 pretty powerful guys with him.
Yeah, and we just need to crit this guy a lot. Again. Didn't he get a plus 80 crit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something
But
like
we
that.
overkilled by a bunch as well.
Do you have defense, buddy?
1.
Die!
Actually, I'm gonna roll Destiny. This is too good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Cedric, it was nice knowing you.
This is when he gets like
I shouldn't have
5,000
I shouldn't have
wounds.
had him play
5
Ryu's
times.
theme. It's often a theme of success.
Fire! The rocket fires up, and it hits you. He's gonna take 1 strain. And he deals. Let me fucking figure it out.
Don't be too freaked there, Charles. You still have your soak and maybe reflect.
yeah.
500.
I don't have reflect.
Okay, but you
I
still
picked up
have your
parry.
soak.
You still have your pride.
You still have you.
He deals 24 damage.
Only 24?
24.
You mean only 24? It probably is incapacitating him.
No,
And it ignores all soak.
He's gone.
Well, it ignores 10 points of soak. It has breach 1.
I fall from the ceiling. Landing directly in the middle where the Mandalorians are.
And they just begin kicking you.
I'm assuming you're incapacitated.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a crit injury, isn't it? If I go over my threshold.
It is a crit injury.
But you also just like are done for the turn, or for the encounter.
And you're compromised.
Oh, I tell you what you could do, Ita. You could
Someone can heal him.
yes,
So it's,
Ita. You could stealth to him and heal him, and then he'll get his turn.
that you're the stealth stim packer.
Wait, could I actually do that without revealing myself?
Yeah, I think so. Seems fair.
And if he gets incapacitated before his turn, does he take his turn as normal? Would he have to get up from prone?
Yeah, he'd have to get up from prone, but I think he'd be able to take his turn, yeah.
Cool.
The encounter thing would count, though. Increase all difficulty of skill
Yeah.
check. That's going to count if he's up.
Yeah.
That's not too
Okay. I'm now going to have the Mandalorian with the shield and the pistol go. And he is going to aim at you!
Who?
Good question.
The only person who's
No, Rith
Well-
is there. Rith is about.
Griffith.
Oh, yeah, he's going to aim at Rith.
No, but I have no. But I just
Okay,
almost killed his buddy.
Okay, he aims at You're right. You're right. He's pissed!
Yeah, yeah. Get
He aims
angry.
at you.
Okay, I've
He's
got.
like, I'm going to kill you! You're dead! You're dead! He just
got-
starts screaming.
Buddy, you really are dead.
I've got 1 defense, and you upgrade the check by 2.
Okay. You're dead! You hear me?
Oh yeah, Ben, and maybe Charles too. This is my headcanon theme for Yosuke Narita.
You say 1 defense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 defense.
Okay.
And upgrade the check by 2. It's 2 challenge die you throw on there.
I got you, bud.
Yeah. I'm banking on that despair.
No despair.
The
to be
opposite
found
of
here,
despair.
bud. You're lucky, though. His pistol is a stun pistol and cannot crit.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
He's been ordered to take you alive.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling this is a scripted encounter.
It's not. It's not. It's generally not. I don't like that because it makes the players feel shitty. I've never had a scripted encounter go well where the players afterwards are like, I was happy about having my agency taken away and then being hit over the head with a shovel. The only one I think went well was the one that I did at the beginning of the Grailbane campaign with the Orb of Darkness, and even that I fucked up because anyway. But
So what's the damage? And what's he doing?
the damage is gonna be 11.
Okay, let's see here. And is there any soak ignore?
It does not ignore any soak.
I'm gonna use reflect. Actually, reflect doesn't matter because it's strain damage, right?
Well, yeah, but if
No,
you block
at my current level of reflect, it would be 3 for 3.
oh, then yeah, wouldn't matter.
So I'm just gonna take the 5.
Okay,
What's he doing with the shit?
that's a good point. What is he doing with all his shit? He is going to
Kill you.
no.
Literally murder me.
Yep.
So he's gonna upgrade his. He's gonna upgrade the Basilisk Droid's next check, and he is going to increase his melee defense by 1.
Okay. So he only has 4. Motherfucker.
Yep, it's pretty insane. And no, he has 6 because he has a shield.
Oh.
He's literally almost invincible. Like you're gonna
No, that's
really...
not true. I bet 6 setback die aren't that powerful.
Well, yeah, no, not almost invincible, but he's
Well,
tough. He's tough.
that's one of every side, theoretically.
Yeah.
Oh,
And aren't like 2 or 3 of those blank?
3 are blank. Setback are pretty shitty. Okay, so who wants to take this turn? Putty's already gone.
Well, Cedric
Ben.
should go after at least Ben.
Ben,
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, you go.
Ben
What do you do,
stealth
Ben?
me.
Do you stealth over to Cedric and heal him?
Yeah, I stealth over to Cedric and heal him.
Okay, you inject a stim pack in him. Cedric, you heal 5 wounds. Do you suffer 2 strain to inject a second stim pack in him?
Do it.
Do it.
I'm not up
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
You're
heal
not up
another-
yet.
No.
You heal 4 wounds. So, Cedric, that's 9 wounds total.
Yep, I'm up.
And Ben, you take 2 strain.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't do an action, you don't have to take the strain.
I do it, just I wouldn't do the action.
Okay,
though.
quick. Where am I in relation to the shot trooper
I
who's been?
I
Pretty much in the
felt
middle
like
of them.
in the middle
Okay,
of them,
so
we're all
could I
engaged,
could I
basically.
stealth kill this guy without revealing myself?
No.
Will there ever be an option for me to stealth kill someone without revealing myself?
Unfortunately, there's no rules for stealth killing in the game.
So I would have to.
You'd have to reveal yourself, but maybe Marshall would give you an advantage for the.
I definitely give you some bonus on the attack. Like, I'm not heartless.
Because of the sneak attack, could he ignore defense for that attack?
That seems like a fair benefit.
Maybe do it
Atta-
next turn then, Ben, when you're more prepared and could do a full aimed attack, and then just murder that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to do an action. I'm going to just stay hidden and give him the second stim pack, not taking strength.
Well, you can use the as an action. You don't have to take 2 strain. You
Yeah.
can use
Yeah,
it as an action.
I do.
Okay, so I'm up now. So everybody I'm in.
You're still prone. I think
and-
it's a maneuver to get up.
Yeah, but I'm engaged with everybody, so that means
Are
they
you?
have to make a fear check.
He
Yeah,
is,
'cause I
he
fell
is
in the middle
literally
of
right
them.
in the middle of everybody.
He makes them scared just by awaking. So the
The fact that I get up.
the Basilisk Droid is
no
immune
rank.
to fear, but I will have the shock troopers do fear.
Yep.
It's a mindless droid, so there's no reason to be afraid of
Yeah.
anything. It's just programmed to kill you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Quite obviously, after it shoots a rocket at him.
In fact, if he was afraid, he wouldn't be afraid of you, the guy he just knocked out.
Knocked out.
I've
And
drank a
then
lot of water this
What's-
session, so while
what's
Charles
the
is doing his turn, I'm going to go to the toilet again. I'll be right back.
Okay, you do that. What's the difficulty?
the 3 difficulty.
And what's the... Okay, yeah, sorry. I have to figure out the other part.
I would love to see these guys. It would have been awesome
One
if
of
they
them
had...
fails.
This guy literally just got scared by a man lying on the ground.
The other one does not fail.
No, he does not.
In fact, I'm going to give him a boost. You've strengthened his confidence. So I'm going to say that that the guy who failed. Yeah. Okay. So it is now.
So who's the guy that failed?
The guy who failed is the guy with the 2 pistols.
Okay, that makes sense. But that makes the other guy even more a tank.
It's on his attacks though, so it doesn't make him a tank. It makes him an attacker.
Way to go, Cedric.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the
Ethan, you're done with your turn. Does Cedric want to go, or do you want Rith to
Cedric.
go?
Cedric,
what do you do?
So I'm going to use a maneuver to stand up,
Okay.
and then I am going to whack the Basilisk droid.
Sounds good. Roll your attack. The Basilisk droid has 1 melee defense.
I'm back.
Okay.
Basilisk droid has 1 melee defense and 1 upgrade from adversary.
Okay.
Are you attacking the Basilisk, right?
Yep.
Yay.
So I'm rolling. Marshall, just as a thing, does my force... I assume my force die gets uncommitted once I fall unconscious.
I don't think so.
I think there's an argument for either way, but I'll say for convenience sake that it doesn't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just setting up the check.
Remember,
And
it's increased by 1, so another difficulty.
Yeah. And then 1 purple. Then 1 setback because of defense.
Wait, it should be 2 purple, shouldn't it? 2 purple, 1 challenge?
Yeah, no, it'd be
No.
one.
No, because he
one
has an
purple,
increased difficulty from his crit injury.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
purple, 1 challenge. 2 purple, 1 challenge. Thank you for keeping us on the straight and narrow there, Shao. 2 purple, 1 challenge.
Yep. Let's do this. I get 1 boost because I'm engaged with more than 1 person.
Yay! Damage
Hit.
at least.
Yep. So that's 10 damage.
Ah, the Basilisk droid yelps.
Wait, where did you come from?
I thought I destroyed you.
Bring it on. What do you want that disadvantage to do? Threat to do? Marshall, am I stressed out by this?
Oh man, the stress on you is like absurd right now.
Flashback.
That stress could be super dangerous with the stun pistols going about.
You take 1 stress. I think, considering he has reached the ire of the Basilisk droid, Charles does not have to worry about stun pistols right now.
Wait, if they've been commanded not to take us alive, surely the Basilisk droid has programming to take us alive.
Nope. It's sort of like they want to take one of you alive, but if the Basilisk droid kills a few Jedi, like, I'm not going to complain about it. Anyway, it's now Rift's turn, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think she should attack?
I
Since you
think
guys
she should
usually work
finish off...
together.
Wait. Yeah, I think she should finish off the one I'm engaged with.
I think they should.
sounds
I
good.
think she should go grab the masters and bring them in here.
They're fighting on the front line. It's too hard. If everyone ends up dying, I'll have Dorak run in. I'll be like, I'm here. Okay.
I just want to see Vrook like unleash some crazy stuff, and Vandar to beat the beast.
Okay.
So Rook's going to be sitting at the back. I do not participate in war.
I do not. I am a person who does not like it. Damn it.
I could we could all sunder the shield guy's shield if we got to that point, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Ben
You gave her a
ignores the
boost,
Ben.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
If I sneak attack, which I would, I do ignore.
But I'm just asking if we were able to sunder at some point, the shield is fair
how
game.
much defense
Yeah.
does the Basilisk droid have?
1.
1 melee, 4 ranged.
Only 1 melee? That sounds super weak, but okay.
4 ranged.
It's meant. It's. I sort of designed the enemies so that, like, if you think about what a Basilisk droid is used to fighting, it's used to fighting fighter pilots and fucking missiles and shit. So, you know, it's not. It wasn't meant to fight close. Anyway, well, I don't have to explain myself to you.
You go, girl!
Okay. Jesus. Yeah, Rith fails, unfortunately. It is sad. That's a really hard check to make, I just realized. It is now
Stunty's turn.
Stunt Teacher! Stunty's like, Stunty's gonna run back from you. He's gonna run on the other side of the room. So he's now at medium range from you.
Oh shit, okay. So that's 2 maneuvers he just took.
Actually, no, that would make him pass out. I'm just gonna have him make...
No, if
wait,
he
no,
uses action. As a maneuver.
Yeah, but if he can't do an action, that eliminates his use of a free action.
Oh, that's correct, yeah.
So he's just gonna move 1 back, because he's
short.
literally bleeding out of his eyes.
So he disengages with both me and Charles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Just as a thing, because I've only got 3 left. It might be better for me to take my turn now.
Yeah.
So I can get an attack in, because there's a big chance that I'm going to go down again.
Yeah, sure.
So I am going to aim at the basilisk droid and then whack it.
Okay.
Do you want to use a destiny die?
Yeah, I'll use destiny. Can you?
I'll flip it for you.
Flip it. Where's it? Someone's calling me.
Not a good time.
Our fearless hero is caught in the middle of an action. Can Cedric Calmain save the world and kill the basilisk droid before it takes the Padawans and his friends? Find out next time on another thrilling episode of The Mandalorian Wars.
Ta-da!
End credits.
Damn it, I thought my stalling would be long enough.
It wasn't. Maybe we just
Okay,
have to have
like, we should
someone else
actually
go
probably roll
first.
credits.
No, because tactically we kind of need him to go.
Okay, we'll wait then.
Yeah. He's right that he really needs to go first. Otherwise we are at a pretty huge disadvantage. We could roll for him. But that kind of sucks. But it's kind of his fault.
Sorry about that, guys.
Ah, fuck for that. I was running out of ideas.
So that's... What was it? I'm trying to remember all of it.
One setback. A challenge
one
and
challenge,
two difficulty.
difficulty, yeah.
Yep.
You've upgraded your check once, so add another proficiency and remove an ability.
What's that?
You used a destiny die to upgrade your check, so
Oh,
add
yeah.
a proficiency instead of an ability.
Yeah, that looks right.
Crit.
Nice.
Crit.
How much damage?
So base damage of 9 this time.
So 11?
So 11. No.
Your base damage
No,
is
9. Base damage is 7. I meant 9. 9. But I'm assuming that doesn't kill it.
No.
So then I'm gonna crit.
Okay,
I
roll
don't-
your crit. You can probably do a plus 10.
You can probably do
Yeah,
more
I
than a
was-
plus. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It's plus 10.
If he has a crit of 1, you can do a plus 40.
Yeah.
But if you have a crit of 2, you can only do a plus 10.
Critting's on 3, so I could only crit once.
You have a crit rating of 3?
That's impossible.
No,
Lightsabers
no,
don't even start
no,
out that shitty.
No, I've got a crit. Oh yeah, crit rating of 2, so I
Okay.
can crit twice. Yeah,
There's
It's
no
not critting twice,
lightsabers
but-
do not start out with a crit of 3. So
I think there is a crystal that makes it 3, but we haven't had access to that. In this.
that crystal's garbage. No, just kidding.
No, I think it's the Liridian defensive stone thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah,
roll,
I'm gonna crit
roll crit
twice.
plus 10.
It's not critting twice. Oh, there you go.
He gets it.
Yeah, I know.
The target leaves himself
Oh,
open to
yeah.
the attacker may immediately attempt another free attack using the exact same tool.
Do you have to
Okay.
resolve the extra advantage before you do that, or can you do it after?
You can use. I would say.
Well, it says
you-
immediately.
Okay, that's fair.
But this attack hasn't been resolved yet, though. This attack, the original attack hasn't finished.
Yeah. I will say
Okay.
you use your advantage. What do you want to do with that one advantage? You want to just give a boost to the next person?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a boost on
You
to
can't
the
choose
next.
who. It's just the next. Okay.
next. But would that be me?
No.
Because I'm making another next check.
No, because it has to be
No.
the exact same
No,
thing.
it's the next character. who goes.
Next character. Okay.
Okay, so attack. Roll again. Nice.
You should get some damage out of it.
No crit, unfortunately.
No crit, but that's
I love that Marshall did for us in these fights.
13 damage.
Of course, I'm rooting for you. I don't want you guys to
Yeah.
lose.
Marshall
I try to
doesn't
know-
make it hard so it's more rewarding, but at the end of the day, I'm on your side. I want to see you guys succeed.
Yeah.
Like,
Marshall doesn't want to
Not
win. The bad
rewarding.
guys want to win.
exactly. That is genuinely a healthy way to think about it. If people think of me as the bad guy, then you're just gonna hate me.
Well, you are the one who uses the dark side destiny.
One day,
Oh my
Marshall,
God.
for some campaign, you should steer into the skid and become a cartoon villain.
I should, because that's what they want to make me, so I should just embrace the role.
So that's 13 damage, Marshall.
I just counted. So, 13.
Revan is secretly
12.
Marshall.
It's 12.
I thought it was 12, because 5 plus 7.
Yeah, I can't count. 12, 12.
Okay, good final turn, Cedric. You've done your job.
Yeah, I'm
So,
dead
the
now.
Bastard Droid is going to take this turn. He's pissed. You just wounded him really badly.
Hey, but at least you're engaged with him, Cedric, so that should make it harder unless he leaves you're engaged.
Or unless he uses his melee.
Oh yeah, there's that. But I think your melee defense is higher. Maybe.
No,
there is
I
that.
still only got 1 melee defense.
Okay.
But this
But you can
time
parry it
it
if
won't
you
go
use
for
melee.
my
Okay.
soak, and I can parry. I can parry up to 6 of it, so...
Then you'll be, you'll take strain, and then the stun pistol guys will take you alive.
No, Eater can...
What do you?
Eater can heal.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Rip. Rip. Rest in peace.
Okay. So, it's going to hit you with its claws. This is not good. So,
No, sorry, I can't parry 6 of it. I can parry 4
So
of
let's
it.
start first with the crit it's going to use on you, and then we'll do the crit from when you knock out.
He might not knock out.
Okay, yeah, he might. He might not. So let's do the crit first. I don't actually do a soak, so let's find out. So with the crit, it's gonna be
Plus
it's gonna
10.
be plus 10, and then it's gonna be plus 50 total because he has vicious 4.
Oh, Jesus.
Rest in peace.
I can die on this. No, I can't.
No, you can't. If you roll a 100, it'll be 150, which is
and
death.
if you roll a 90, you'll also die.
Isn't a 90 like he'll die at the end of the route
A
encounter?
90 is you'll die the next round unless Ita or someone heals his crit injury, and it's a hard crit injury to heal.
Yeah.
It's daunting, or even formidable, I think.
But Force Ghosts.
Force ghosts are always possible, so let's. That's how I make you guys feel better when I murder you. Okay,
I get blinded. This is where I get blinded,
you
obviously.
haven't rolled yet, so roll.
Oh.
Just hope for a low roll.
Is it plus 50?
It's plus 50.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's good. No, that could have been a lot worse. Could have
That
been a
could've
lot
been-
worse.
That's pretty good, actually, yeah.
Yeah, could have been a
That
lot
could've
worse.
Actually,
been
really good.
The target suffers 1 strain, but we're not out of the woods yet. Yeah,
No.
The target suffers 1 strain each time he performs an action. Okay, now we're going to do the damage. So the damage is 13.
13.
Is there any soaking
I
more?
soak.
Yeah, that's a good question that you asked. No
Hopefully-
soak is ignored.
Yes.
The claws are very...
So
You
it
might
goes
survive
all
this.
the way through my soak, which leaves with
You've got 7 soak, right?
7
So
soak.
if you parry it, it's 2 damage. Can you survive 2 damage?
Yeah, I can just survive 2 damage. Yep.
Great! Now we'll be able to crit you again next time!
But he'll get another turn as long as he doesn't get fucked by the other guys.
Okay, and he's going to use his extra advantage to...
Jeez, we might just pull this off, boys.
He's going to use his 2 advantage to add a boost to his buddy, Mr. Mandalorian with a shield.
Oh, I love that guy. He's the best character.
Yep.
I can't wait till I sneak attack him and just like ignore his 6 defense.
Okay. Since he's about to die and he can do something now, I'm going to have the guy with 2 pistols go.
Okay.
Have him shoot Cedric.
He should be pissed at me.
So he is going to aim at Putty.
So you upgrade the check twice, and I've got
do you guys want me to play the same song again, or
a new song, probably.
what
You
new
know
song?
Why don't you choose it, Marshall? You never get to choose anymore.
Yo
I'm
Gotti
not good.
featuring Nicki Minaj. Rake it up.
Okay, but not that though.
Okay.
That might get copyrighted.
How about
Rio Steam will probably get copyrighted.
J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only. The song, not the entire album. Although I'd be down for the entire album.
is this an album though by like a recording artist?
Do you not know who J. Cole is?
I have no fucking clue. Who it
I
is
don't know
now.
who J. Cole is.
Then it is not at all.
It sounds like you're lying because I don't know who it is. You said then it's
Can
not.
Can I roll deception?
No! Okay, I'll find something.
Does Putty really care about his monetization?
I found something.
Yes.
I don't care about monetization, but I care about my ears, and so I'd prefer Marshall to pick.
Oh! That hurt.
Dude, J. Cole is awesome. Do you not like rap?
No.
Hip hop?
No.
You horrible person.
Okay.
Ben, I don't know if you realize, but I'm white.
So am I.
That's pretty racist.
It is really
Yeah,
racist. I didn't mean it. I actually really like rap, so. But I like good rap, and
But you,
I haven't
you
heard
like
like
your
that.
rap.
J. Cole is like the best, the second
Okay,
best
enough
rapper
about
alive
the
right
J.
now.
Cole motherfucker. I don't care about him. Okay.
Alright, you upgrade the check twice. I've got one range defense. I can't hear the music yet.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't either. It'll start eventually. Okay, don't worry about it. Please don't put it in the chat.
Hey, J. Cole, sponsor this. We're promoting you.
No. Stop it, Ben.
Could you delete that, please, Ben? It looks disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Don't you want to see a music video about two dogs
No.
getting it on?
Top.
You upgrade it. Did you say he upgrades it once or twice?
Twice, my brother.
And how many setback?
One setback. I'm banking on that despair. Last time I said that there was a triumph.
Okay, he deals 15
You didn't upgrade it twice.
damage.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I
only
did.
Okay,
Because
okay.
it's one difficulty.
Yeah. How much
So-
damage does he?
15 damage.
And
Of
that's
strain.
strain. I soak 6 of it. 9. Okay. I'm going to use an out of turn incidental. Intense presence. I'm going to flip a destiny die and recover 6 strain.
Ooh, that finally came into handy.
I've done it once before.
Oh, okay.
Would you have been incapacitated?
No, but almost. I'm going to be in rough shape if I get hit again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 2 of us then.
I can take wounds. Aim your rockets at me, baby.
Meanwhile, I'm completely fine.
Yeah, it's your job to
I'm gonna
like.
try a different song because this just doesn't seem to be working. Okay,
It's our turn now, right, Marshall? Have you in it next?
it is you, buddy.
I think I'm going to go. I think it's probably best. We got 3 turns anyway. So
Attack the droid.
I'm going to attack the droid, I think. I don't know, though. Leaving that 2 pistols guy alive is rough, but I'll do more. I'm more likely to hit the droid. But I guess I'm pretty likely to hit the 2 pistols guy. But he's got such little health. Guys, I'm torn. I need instruction.
Well, if Rith gets a good hit in this time,
Yeah. That's true.
then she could kill the 2 pistols, but she might miss again. So.
But if I hit the droid, I could generate enough advantage to help Rith too. So
There you go.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like a good plan.
Okay, I'm already
I-
engaged. No, I'm not engaged with the droid yet. Or am I?
You're
Because
not
I'm really
engaged-
close to Cedric.
engaged with anyone.
You aren't engaged with the droid yet.
Okay, I can engage with the droid without engaging with the other guy, though, right?
Yes,
Because it's big motherfucker.
You can go
droid.
the other side of the droid.
Yeah.
they try to stay away from the droid.
I'm going to engage with the droid then, using my maneuver, and then I
Okay.
am gonna hit the droid. What's the difficulty in adversary and defense and stuff?
So 1 adversary, 1 defense, and that's it.
Cool. I think that's my dice. I've got 4 lightsaber, 6 presence, and I upgraded check once because of sense. Okay, right. Oh, and I have boost die. Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting roll.
That is certainly.
It's 2 threat.
Crit, though.
It's 2 threat because I generate 1 automatic advantage. And yeah, I am.
Can you crit with
I am
the
going
triumph?
to crit the droid. He's already
Yeah, you
taken
can crit
1,
the
right?
droid. He's already taken 1. Yeah, he's in the mood for a second one. But wait, before you crit,
Sure.
with the 2 threat, I'm going to say that you vomit
3 threat.
repeatedly until you begin. No, it's 2 because you can't.
Oh, yeah, automatic advantage.
I forget. Did we say it takes 2 or 3 threat to shut off your lightsaber?
I don't remember, but I'm happy to let you do it.
Okay, I'll shut it off.
Cool.
It's off! Okay. But
It's off!
okay, crit with a +10, unless you have vicious.
No,
Vicious?
it's plus space 10, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dark cannot remember free maneuver during this turn, but it's
distracted!
It's stacking the crits. It's stacking the crits.
He also takes... attacked with my short lightsaber, so he takes 12 wounds.
Buddy, Shao.
Yes,
Droid's distracted.
I realize it's distracted, Ita.
It's
Is it not going to have as big an effect as it did on you?
I mean, I'm still distracted from the last time, so...
Have you not healed that crit injury?
No, I have.
What? Well, then apparently...
It's been the biggest meme ever. Okay, who goes next?
I think
A
you should,
multi-episode
Ita.
meme.
Go on, Ita, kill that shield bearer and sunder him.
Should I really do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't sunder it, it's cortosis.
I told you this early. I literally asked this question 3 times and you didn't answer me.
I'm sorry.
Because you know I wouldn't like the answer.
Okay, I will sneak attack.
Finally, the
shield.
music!
I will sneak attack the shield guy, ignoring all defense.
Okay, sounds good. Roll. He still has adversary, by the way. 2 adversary.
Whoa, you said that 3 times today. 3 different ways, sorry.
So, what's the total roll here?
Well, that's something you need to decide, man. It's 2 challenge on top of whatever your normal lightsaber roll is.
No, 1 challenge? Oh, you have 2 adversaries, you say?
Yeah, 2 adversary.
The droid did only have 1, right?
Droid only has 1.
Cool.
He has enough hit points. He doesn't need extra shit. Excellent! Crit!
If you want.
Crit!
Oh, wait. Well, first, what's your base damage?
6.
Actually, instead of critting, you could hit with linked.
Yes! I'd do that.
Could.
I'd do that.
Yes!
I'd do that.
I hit him twice, dealing 16 damage?
What's your base damage?
6 and then the 2, so 8 times
Yeah,
2.
16.
16.
I don't kill
Okay.
him though, do I?
And you've got 1 advantage as well.
And I will pass that on to the next player character.
Good. Rith needs all the advantage she can get.
Okay.
Because she sucks.
She's just not god level like you people. She's fighting a really tough battle. Like it's like Shao was just like, it'd be like if if like a handsome Jedi master came in, pointed it at Shao when she was training here, and was like, "Fight this basilisk!"
Shao could have done it. Shao almost beat R&K.
That is a very good point.
Shao didn't
That's
even
fair.
come that far from beating
That's
Malik.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. Rith isn't as good as you were back then, so that's true.
Rith is pretty good, though. She's like 1 ability off.
It's like picking up Ita and asking him to...
Wait,
Oh,
did,
yeah,
did I
he
kill
would've
the shield
died.
guy?
No, you didn't kill Shield Guy.
Okay, so now
He has a lot of
I have
stuff.
revealed myself. This is the end of my life.
No!
No. I'm
You
on
will
one...
float! Everyone floats!
I am 1 wound away. I'm 1 wound away from incapacitation again.
Okay, and how many boosts does Rith get? 30?
1.
Oh, that's okay.
I agree with 30.
Yeah, me too.
Ah!
But she can sunder a
This
pistol.
is again. That's true. I will have the double
God
sunder
damn it, Rith.
on the pistol.
You're
She also
useless.
crit... No, she couldn't crit. No.
No, she can't crit. She double sunders the pistol, one of the pistols, and that's actually I don't think sunder. Should she sunder or should she give that to someone else? I don't know.
I think she should double sunder because those strain pistols are starting to hurt.
Okay, she
Yeah.
double sunders his main pistol.
Actually, I
And
tell you
then-
what does 1 sunder do?
1 sunders setback, 2 sunders difficulty.
I would rather 1 sunder with the advantage and upgrade Charles's check. Because Charles needs to do as much
Okay.
damage while you can. If everyone agrees.
Yeah. Because I'll get one more turn.
Yeah.
Okay, shield guy goes with great music playing in the background. It's like my favorite track. Okay. Shield guy is gonna shoot at who is fighting shield guy? Oh, Etah.
Etah and Cedric is also engaged with him.
I'm gonna say since Etah just revealed himself, he's gonna attack Etah because I don't want to make it rain and pour on Cedric.
Cedric can take strain, he just can't take wounds.
That's fair.
It's like Xiao can take wounds, she just can't really take strain right now.
You'll trade.
Yeah.
Swap out. That's genuinely a pretty good idea. I'd do it. Like, just Cedric should just get the fuck away from that thing.
I've just read it again and I can't find the answer, so I need a ruling. Is intense presence once per encounter? Once per day? Or can I just use it when I want, based on how many destiny points we have?
Fuck if I know.
I'm gonna
say it's as many times unless I'm sure it says more in the talent section.
All it says is spend 1 destiny point to recover strain equal to presence.
Like when you're in the talent
I
section.
could go have a look at that, but
Yeah,
it was just
I'd
more
look
work. But I wanted a ruling. I don't want to go deep into the book.
It's not
I'm
that
gonna.
deep.
Uh,
It's very
So
well worded.
Should I use dodge here?
probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
should you use
I'll
dodge?
I use
That
dodge
upgrades his
upgrade.
check, right?
Yeah, by 1.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't say the top. Oh, wait, I'll keep looking.
Fuck! I could have used
What's
used
your
anatomy.
defense?
Ranged
What's your range defense?
1.
It doesn't say any more in the talent section.
Fucking weird. I guess you can just keep using it then. He deals 12 damage, and he's going to throw a boost die to the next person.
12 strain
12 strain damage.
minus soak, which would be 7.
You're up to 7 soak now?
No, that's how much I have 5
That's how much
soak,
he took.
12. Yeah, I took 7 strain damage.
Okay.
Okay, who goes first?
Cedric.
Yeah, I'm going to take it and whack the Basilisk droid again.
Remember that Rith upgraded you, so you have an extra proficiency.
Yeah,
Instead
so
of
that's full
ability.
proficiency.
Come on, Cedric, let's crit that bitch.
Oh yeah, Marshall, and I guess while we're waiting for Cedric to roll, is there a skill cap?
Yeah, 5.
Oh shit, okay.
Unless you get an augmentation, one of the, like, for example, I think the cybernetic eye increases your
Perception?
vigilance
And vigilance, yeah.
and perception. One of the two, or both.
I think both,
don't
actually,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, you could get it to 6. But naturally, 5.
I think I'm capping out Lightsaber this week, or maybe next week. Yes, crit!
Yes, I'm going to crit.
Okay, it'll be a plus 40 if you crit.
I'm gonna double crit.
Okay, then it'll be plus 40.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a low roll, but I will.
increase all brawn and agility checks.
That's good.
Does that include
That-
skill checks based off of those two?
Yeah.
Yay!
That's what it means. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all his attacks.
shooting and attacking. Yeah.
Yeah, all its
Good.
attacks.
You've got an extra
Yeah,
advantage.
and then I do 8 damage, and
Give me a boost.
I'll pass
Give
the
me a
boost. I'll pass the boost.
I just
How
need a
much-
really
how
high...
much health has that thing got?
It's got like about 100, I think, or 150. Marshall did tell us last time, but I've forgotten. Unless it's a different droid, which it should be. These 2 shock troopers are nasty.
It should be, damn it.
And we're 1 man down from the last time we fought it.
That's fair.
I assume some balancing has been
I
done.
didn't expect that.
Oh, okay. You
One
did...
MVP down.
I
basically.
expected you to have like 4 of these until Merkava was here and just like take a few away when you knew he wasn't going to be.
Just 12 or 13 basilisk droids. Just however.
Jesus Christ.
No. Okay.
How much wounds did you do, Cedric?
You did 9.
Oh,
8. You did 8.
and then I'm getting a boost. Yay.
You do appear to notice the Basilisk droid is sparking and damaged heavily. I mean, you've critted it at this point. It has 4 crits on it, and it's fucked up, man. It has 4 crits and it's lost a lot of health.
All I need is a super high advantage hit because I've got a crit of 1, so
okay.
I can tear the thing asunder.
So it's going to direct itself to Putty because I don't want to kill Cedric.
Upgrade the check twice, and I've got a ranged defense of 1.
Okay.
And also increase it once because of the crit.
Damn you.
My sense so far has not prevented something hitting me. Hopefully this will be the first time. What's it shooting at me?
It's attacking you with its claws.
Oh, okay. My melee defense is 2.
Oh, good for telling.
Oh, my defense doing nothing. I bet those claws are vicious too.
They are.
Yeah, they are. 4 vicious.
Okay.
Correctly.
So it's going to deal a crit with a plus 50.
Ooh. Good luck, buddy.
Wait, it has vicious 5, or is it using advantage too?
Vicious 4, and it's using advantage.
How much of it is advantage?
3.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
I could. Am I rolling it or you?
Quite.
It's up to you.
I guess I'll roll it. Is it a plus 50?
Oh my
It's a plus 50.
no, you could die!
Okay.
Holy...
Oh no! But wait. So now the order becomes important. I think the damage should be applied before this?
Oh yeah, no, don't worry.
Okay.
Definitely. I just do this first because it's more exciting.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
So you take 11 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna parry. Oh, should I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Do you pass out?
I won't, but it's still getting me close. Well, how much would I do? I would.
You might be just better taking...
How much damage, Marshall?
11, and then your soak will obviously subtract from it.
I could take no damage.
I think...
Yeah, I'll just take the wounds. I don't know though. It's taking 5 wounds instead of taking. No, it's not. It's taking 5 wounds instead of taking 3 strain.
How much strain have you got on your threshold?
I've got 8 strain. I've got 15 strain threshold, and for every destiny point that you don't mind me using, I've got an additional 6. I think I'm just gonna. No, I should take the wounds. It's only 5 wounds.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I'm taking the wounds. Okay, I'm not gonna parry, but it does get a bit soaked.
I'm gonna have the guy with 2 guns shoot at Rith.
And he's engaged, so
It's a woman.
Whoa! Don't assume Rith gender.
I meant the Neo Crusader.
Oh. Don't assume the Neo Crusader's gender.
Yeah, Charles.
But I created the Neo Crusader.
Don't assume your creation's gender.
He's not assuming. He knows.
I know, it's no assumption. It's a fact.
So your creation has no free will.
Yes.
Oh, it does, but it can't choose its
It does
gender.
within the context of the world that I have created, in which all free will is an illusion. Okay.
including our free will.
That makes no sense.
Makes sense to me, bud. I'm sorry if you don't get it.
Don't assume what I get or not.
Does
my
Ita
God,
have
stop.
any free will, independent from them?
Don't worry, he can't
I'm
crit because he's using the blasters.
Yeah.
He can shoot twice, however.
Fuck.
Oh wait, no, he can't.
No,
I forgot
can't.
to increase the difficulty in the proper way, so he can't. That little bastard.
Good job, Ref.
Okay, so Rith takes a lot of strain. Looks like she's about to pass out.
Okay.
Does she?
No.
Yay.
Okay, I have a boost from Cedric. I have a boost of my own. Or I have 2 boosts
And
of my own.
I'm gonna have the guy add a boost to the Basilisk Droid and upgrade the Basilisk Droid.
Ooh.
I've got a boost from Cedric. I've got 2 boosts of my own. I'm gonna aim. I'm taking this next turn. I'm gonna spend a maneuver to aim, and then I'm gonna hit the Basilisk Droid.
Okay.
Only with 1 weapon though, because my other one's fizzled out.
You can use you can use a maneuver to reactivate it.
I can't unless I give up my action.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. Fuck.
Fuck!
Or I could not aim, I suppose.
Or you could not aim.
But I don't really want to do damage to it. I want to crit it. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I want to do both. But
it's 1 adversary. It's how many?
1 setback.
1 setback. Okay, right. I am going to deal 12 wounds to it, and then I am going to deal. I'm going to use all my advantage to crit. So how many crits does it have?
4.
It has 4 crits, so it'll be a plus 40 base.
It's going to be a plus 50 from my extra advantage, so it's a plus 90 crit.
This thing is dead. Oh.
I swear if you roll a...
Oh!
That lucky bastard. The target will die after the last initiative slot during this next round.
The next
round.
Could I also narratively have chopped its legs off? So it's like really close to dying.
It's like okay. If you'd still attack though.
Yep. And it's got one more turn. It's got next round, because it's next round it'll die.
Next round.
Yeah.
As will Cedric and as will I, but next round it will die.
We'll take you with us, you bastard!
And then I'm here left to fend off these 2 shock troopers with Rith.
Ita,
I mean, one of you could try to finish it off even more.
I think we should leave it and Ita try to get in some more damage on shield, bro.
I think we've all got to
Yeah,
get
but
more
this
damage on
this
shield,
time
bro.
I do have to. I'm not ignoring his defense.
I know, but it's only set. Like you might not succeed, but I think it's better than doing anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have another option, then let's run it by us.
No, yeah, let's
Okay,
go with
5
bro.
setback and 2
Unless
adversary.
you can, like, get back and shoot at it. Because it's melee defense, not ranged.
Yeah, but it's range defense too. Okay, what do you want to do with your triumph?
You can upgrade someone. You could upgrade Cedric. Cedric will probably be alive next turn because there's only 1 NPC left. Who
And he doesn't
might,
do...
yeah, he'll do
wound
strain,
damage.
so Cedric won't be down. So you could upgrade Cedric. He does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'll upgrade Cedric. That makes
okay.
sense.
You can also
And
boost
then-
Cedric.
Boost.
Yeah.
You could also boost
Yeah,
me.
boost the next.
You have
boost
2,
next.
so you can pick who you can boost.
Yeah, I'll boost. I'll upgrade Cedric and boost Shao.
Okay.
Fuck you, Rith.
Actually, that is pretty rough because Rith needs it.
Yeah.
Okay, Rith is going to take her turn and try to kill this guy. Come on.
Come on.
Might have been able to
Yeah,
do it if you upgrade.
I believe in it.
I don't.
What a dick.
My stance on her has changed tremendously, whereas I thought she was ready and now she's like useless. See, she's
No,
useless.
she can sunder away the other pistol. She can sunder the second pistol and
Yeah,
make
she
it
completely
damaged.
breaks
Yeah.
the second pistol.
It's now unusable. Or is
And the
it
other one
destroyed?
has setback. Yeah,
No, it's just... Yeah,
it's not destroyed. It's not destroyed. 4 is destroyed. It's unusable.
Yeah, but didn't she sunder it earlier?
She sundered the other pistol.
Ah.
He's a dual wielder.
I knew he was dual wielder, but I thought he sundered both pistols. She sundered
Okay,
both
enough.
pistols.
Enough. He is not him. The shield guy is going to go.
Who is
What's he doing?
shield guy attacking?
He's going to attack Ben.
Of course. Good.
Rip.
It's okay, Ben. You're engaged. So it's
What's
gonna
your
be harder
defense?
One.
It's alright, Ben. You're engaged. It'll be harder for him.
He hit me last time.
Yeah, it's still harder for him.
Okay, he deals 12 damage
As strain.
as strain.
Through soak.
What happens if I get to my threshold?
You take a crit.
You pass
and
out.
Preston.
No.
On-
You don't take a crit if you take strain.
So I'm 16 of 16. Do I pass out?
You
Or-
pass out.
Bah!
Ah, shit, there's I don't think we can actually heal that. Shit. Cedric, kill this. You're gonna have to aim for the shield guy, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the shield guy.
You could heal it with a medicine check and advantage.
Ah, yeah, okay.
I'm
Is
gonna...
Cedric engaged with Ita right now? Because they're both engaged with the same enemy.
I'm engaged. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Do you want to try it, Cedric?
I have no medicine skill, and it would take my action up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's good to have as many party members conscious as possible.
Yeah.
And you could also you have 3 ints, so if we flip the destiny die, 1 proficiency to ability is pretty decent.
Yeah.
And his wounds are below half, so it's easy. So yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Are you gonna flip the destiny die? Or?
Yeah, can you flip it for me?
Yeah, we'll do, buddy.
So it's easy, is it? Or average?
I think it's easy, but Marshall can tell.
Marshall?
It's easy.
So that's 1.
And you're gunning for that advantage.
Yeah, that's that.
You can still heal it even if you fail, right, Marshall?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
You heal 3 strain, Ita.
So wait, I'm alive again?
Yeah.
You're back up. I healed 3 of your strain.
You're still prone, though.
You're still prone.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm still unconscious, and hopefully they don't attack me. so I'm conscious, but I'm pretending like I'm not.
I got you.
You could use a maneuver to enter guarded stance, Cedric. It makes your attacks harder, but you shouldn't need to attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna enter guarded.
Wait, did you heal me instead of attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we need at least
Maybe
one
you should have
party-
participated in that conversation if you had an opinion on it. Sorry, but that's
Better
true.
than what I was
Okay.
going to say.
Yep.
Okay, it is now a Basilisk Droid's turn.
A Basilisk Droid's turn? Oh no, there's more of them!
It turns into another one comes out of it.
A smaller one, but another one.
He says, he's like, "Help me! Help me!" It starts reaching out. It looks at Xiao, and it's like, "Help me!" And it starts shooting at Xiao. It's actually going to shoot at you with its ranged weapon.
Okay,
It's
we're engaged
missile.
still, right?
Not its missile. It's blasters. Yeah.
So it's gonna be more difficult for him because we're engaged. Upgraded by 2. I've got a range defense of 1. Right in the hurdies. I should be able to take another wound hit, but I can't parry it or reflect it.
And it depends on that crit.
Yeah,
It's actually a really hard check to make.
hopefully.
And we don't have many lightsaber points left. Yes!
I'm going to have the despair say that the droid dies early.
Yay!
It falls. Not that it mattered anyway, but it falls apart and goes. No, actually, no. The droid's gonna die anyway. I'm gonna have the despair say that it misses and shoots the guy who's about to die and kills him.
Yay!
Yay!
So
Okay.
Shield Bro's gonna have a turn and then we can all wail on him, but he'll block all our hits.
Because he's Shield Bro.
Because he's Shield Bro.
Shield Bro is
Shield
gonna
Bro.
Shield Bro is gonna look at Eton and he's like, I thought I just put you down.
I am down. I still am.
Oh yeah, can Ita roll deception to see if the guy realizes that he's awake?
Wait, oh.
Because Ita specifically said he wanted to pretend like he was still asleep.
Okay, I'm not gonna have him shoot at him then.
Okay.
Because that would be, yeah. I'm gonna have him shoot at Charles.
I can take strain.
Is he engaged
Bring
with
it.
you, Charles?
Yep.
Could you guys distract him real
I'm
quick?
gonna have him move back then.
He's already distracted. Oh wait, that's the droid.
What's your setback, Charles? 1? Okay.
Like, do something chaotic so that I can go back into stealth mode.
Marshall, is the end of this fight supposed to be the end of the chapter, or are we massively overshooting today and we're gonna have to go to a new session?
New section
Okay.
it is!
He shoots
Because
you.
I do have to leave in like 15 minutes.
Oh, he'll miss it then. I'm sorry, but okay. So you put him down.
Wait, he was firing.
Oh yeah.
You rolled it.
Yep. He shoots you, Charles, and he deals 11 damage.
straight.
And he's gonna
So-
give himself the boost die because he's an egomaniac and all of his friends are dead.
He's
So
a maniac.
So I take.
Marshall, you
Full
know you can
strength.
upgrade his defense with 3 advantage, right?
I'm gonna do that.
He has to pick which one though, ranged or melee.
Melee.
Oh god.
Okay, who goes?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a maneuver to engage with Shield Bro, and then I'm gonna hit him. How much defense does he have now?
He has 6 defense, 2 adversary.
I swear you started off saying adversary, and then changed to adversary later.
Adversary. It's pretty much the
Adversarian?
same.
How much defense did you say?
6.
6!
6 defense.
I'm not gonna hit.
A loser.
I hit so hard! I hit so hard! Okay, I'm
How
gonna
much
hit him
damage?
7 wounds.
Crit.
And then I'm gonna give...
Wait.
Hmm?
7?
Yeah, 7.
7?
7.
See,
What?
What's the damage on your weapon?
6. It's a Shoto.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Do you crit?
Yes, so does he have any crits already?
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't.
It's gonna be a plus 40.
Oh.
Nice. Sorry.
Okay, he's knocked prone.
You rolled a 3!
Could have been better.
Hey, I bowled him over, alright?
Okay, who goes next?
Right, is it melee attacks that suffered this, like, a problem when he's prone?
Yeah, melee attacks are easier when he's prone.
Oh, cool.
Can I get up?
Yeah, it's a maneuver, I think.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay,
Maneuver, then.
I get up, and then I will...
Whack him.
Huh?
Whack him. He's
Whack
the
him.
last left.
Yeah, I am gonna whack him.
Okay,
Like,
whack
what
him.
else would I do?
Whack him.
Does he have any defense now that he's down with no shield?
Nope.
He has no defense?
No, he has 3 defense, sorry. I lied.
Okay.
I lied like a dirty man.
Oh, oh, that's so disappointing.
Okay, do you upgrade the next person's check? Let's have Rith come in and save the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on,
Rith's
Rith.
check is upgraded. She comes over. She
Wait,
says,
Rith, that
"You're
man has a
mine!"
family! That man has a family!
And he says, die!
She murdered. Wow, Chris, you have missed the entire session. You are a piece of shit.
Oh, hello, Pot. Have you met Kettle?
Oh, shit.
But hey, but he said he was gonna be back.
You say you're gonna make every session.
I never said that.
No, but I mean, like, in the weeks prior, you're like, I'm gonna make it.
Yes!
She does it!
She kills him!
Yes!
Okay, that's the end of the combat.
I'm gonna roll cool.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly do the aftermath. I'm gonna really quickly do the aftermath. It's gonna be so quick you won't even know what's happening. Okay, the battle's over, so don't worry about any more battle. Okay, so
Wait, the battle is over. Like the whole battle.
well,
of
your guys'
Dantooine.
is part of the
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna give you a recap on everything that happened. So the places that were attacked, other than the temple, were the temple. It was attacked doubly so, which is basically like a win for you guys. Like it was good for them to attack the temple extra, because no matter what, you guys are going to fight off, whatever's here. The village
Unless we
of
die.
the village,
Unless we die.
unless you died, in
Which
which
is
case
close.
the temple would be sacked. The village of Montanui was attacked.
No,
Okay.
Moana!
So we had our 2 fighters, our 2 troops, and our 2 cav there.
The village of Montanui was attacked by Neo-Crusader companies looking to make an example of the inhabitants. They failed, however, as the troopers sent there valiantly defended the outpost and obtained victory. If you didn't send those fighters, they would have died.
Nice.
The fields of Doran were also attacked.
Okay, we had a lot of troops there. The
The
walkers.
flame tanks, which came upon the wide fields of Doran, intent on burning it to the ground, were pushed back and obliterated by the brave defenders fighting there. So, it was a complete success. None of the other locations were
Nice,
attacked.
interesting.
Okay.
Attack on the capital. Cool.
Yeah. They wanted to, I guess it was more of a moral attack. They wanted to attack the moral of the Jedi, the morale of the Jedi, you know?
Or yeah, and also they sent the basilisk droid to the temple, which was probably the main attack, right?
Yeah. Okay, so, as the doors open with great clamor, it reminds you of the time that Malik came to the temple a year ago. Revan steps through.
Ooh.
Revan's presence
Oh,
is
God.
heavy. You feel his burden on his shoulders.
He kills
As if
us all.
as if a single misplaced footfall could destroy everything, and it would be his fault. His aura seems worn and thin, as though he has been spread out by a year of war. Ah, well, it seems I've missed yet another battle. He walks up to you. He looks first at Shao, and he says, I came as soon as I heard about the breach, but as usual, you beat me to the fun, Shao. It looks like you did well.
It was a tight one.
Yes. Well, we'll make sure to get medics in here. These are Neo Shock Troopers. They're the elite of the elite. They're equipped with incredibly strong weapons. And armor.
They wanted to take us alive.
I point at Rith. This one did an excellent job. She's still a Padawan though. I feel like that's a bit of a travesty.
He walks over to Rith and begins to shake her hand and says, I remember you from somewhere. Rith says, no. Yes, I think I do. Yes, you were the Padawan I refused to take when I came here. A year ago, right? Rith looks up and Rith begins to... You feel anger come back to Rith. And Revan steps back from Rith, sort of in a shocked look on his face. And he steps away from Rith, sort of so that she is out of earshot. Shot! And he walks over to you guys, and he says, I think that perhaps Rith could use my help. I don't know if you've noticed, but she is drenched.
Frustrated?
I think it's more than that. From what I felt when I touched her, she's drenched in the dark side of the Force. I believe she's a Darksider right now, as we speak.
I believe we should kill her then. No.
Whoa! He says,
we should interrogate her.
He says, I don't think there's any need for that. He turns around and says, this is a technique that I was taught to by my master, Aaron K. And he walks up to Rith. Revan takes his right index finger and middle finger and places them against her forehead, saying, or his forehead. He places them against his own forehead, saying, our energy is one. He then places his fingers on Rith's forehead and says, release all the darkness in yourself. Be free from it. Upon these words, Rith's eyes appear to close, and she passes out. Revan says, she will be fine. She simply needs rest. One day, I hope that you shall use this power to help someone who is in need of guidance. Now that this is over, I say I haven't had a good cup of tea in ages. I think Master Foulsworn still brews a mighty cup. I say we go to him and let our own darkness flow away. Battles like this do not come without a price.
Sounds
And
excellent.
I'm going to have each of you roll an average perception check to see if combined with force power to see if you learn the ability he just did. So you have to get 1 force point to use it. You can take conflict if you want.
Am
and
I
you need
able
to pass.
to undedicate those force die from the battle?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Too many things.
Holy shit. Okay. I succeeded and have light side points.
I also succeeded and have light side points.
Oh, I forgot to roll the difficulty on mine, my bad. What was the difficulty?
Yeah, we all forgot difficulty.
The difficulty is average.
Well, I'm not going to succeed because I didn't roll success.
So 1 failure and 2 threat. Where's mine? There it is.
You know,
So I still succeed with no advantage, and I have the light side points.
can I use the light side point to change it into success? Is that a thing?
No.
It's a force power check.
You need to succeed and get a force power. Did you fail, Ben? Okay, sorry. So Putty's the only one who learns it. Putty, you have now learned the ability called Force Rebound. It has very specific use. It can be used to increase the morality of a character by 10 if they are 5 or 10, if they are between 1 and 10 below the dark side threshold, or if they have been coerced into the dark side against their will.
I feel like you have something that you could copy and paste me that later.
Yeah, I will.
Cool.
I'll do it later. Okay, XP. I'll do that real quick since you have to go. Everyone gets 20 XP. Congratulations. You also get, Putty, you get the achievement Triumphant Eternal, successfully defend all outposts which are attacked in the invasion. And all 3 of you get the achievement Never Done Learning, spar with someone in the training arena.
Wait,
That's
right now
five
my
XP.
total XP is 420. Let's go.
No,
Great. And Putty, you get the achievement Force Rebound, successfully learn Force Rebound. Okay. So that's, for Putty, I think that's 35. And then for the rest of you, it's 25.
25.
And then Chris gets absolutely fucking nothing because he's a bum.
And we also all got what did we get?
Yeah, you got it. You
lot
guys
of
are
XP.
already. You just jumped up above Chris. It's like it's his punishment. Anyway, so congrats.
Well, Ben didn't because Ben's missed so many sessions.
Okay, quickly, Ben. Since you have to leave, tell me what your least favorite and favorite part was.
My least favorite part was not getting to fight with all the masters, but that's because Putty wanted to have Rith here, which is okay.
Well, and it's also just a time thing. We already had barely made it, and adding the masters would have been a mess.
Yeah, and my most favorite was I actually did like the opportunity to learn that force power. That was pretty cool.
Okay, cool. That was your favorite thing. Okay, you can go now if you need to.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks for
my
staying
bud.
as long as you do it. Okay.
Did we end the video yet?
Oh shit, no. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.